Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. It's a very, very good day for all of us CRPG fans. It is time. The embargo has dropped for Solasta 2, so you all will absolutely see more content coming out today and in the very near future. And of course, this is the start of our live stream of the beta as well. Shing, what's going on, dude? Appreciate you signing up with me over on Twitch, man. Glad to catch the stream and looking forward to seeing this game soon. Absolutely. Ertai, Quintek, Ryan, David, Sierra, what's good? What's up, Lidio? They didn't drop it early. Some content creators got early access to it. So the embargo for those creators dropped today. So I was able to release my review and start streaming it. And then you all are going to get it tomorrow. What's up, Randall? Yeah, your wife called to let you know I was online? Nice. What's good, Owen? How are you, K-Man? Hope all of you are doing well. With the spoilers of the game I've been waiting for a year, no problem, no problem. It will not be a 19-hour stream today, but I'm going to be around for a good little while, for sure. For sure. Let me just check something real quick before we get started. Yeah, that's the content embargo. So yeah, I'm good. Okay. If this isn't a 6-hour long character creation video, I'll be upset. It could be, to be honest with you. It could be. What's up, Excelsior? Is this the full game of the beta? It's the beta. Break your thumbs on that like. Yeah, I appreciate it if you all hit the like button over on YouTube, and if you're over on Twitch, definitely make sure you follow the channel. Of course, I'm going to be doing more CRPG content in the future, but let's not waste any time. I want you all to be able to see all of the great Solasta goodness. So let me get my stuff together, and bam. Here we are, Solasta 2. Really, really cool stuff. So, for those who are not already aware, I did, hold on, let me pull the volume down. You all always say it's a little too loud. I did drop a review of the beta earlier today. I think it's looking absolutely fantastic. I'm very, very excited for the full release. Now, I know many of you have issues like playing through games that have bugs and things of that nature. And so that might be a good reason to hold off for right now. It is in a buggy state. It's very clearly early access, but at the same time, I had a blast with it and I cannot wait for more. Now, because it's in beta, there are some limitations compared to what we'll have in the full version of the game. So there's a limited amount of classes, limited amount of races, and we can only go up to level 4. I think the beta is about 10 to 12 hours, something like that. So it's not the full campaign either, but it gives you a nice slice of what you're going to be able to experience in the full game. What's up, Bunny? How are you? What up, King? Please make slandered in the game. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Hold on one second. My mother-in-law. What's up? I have no idea. I haven't talked to them at all. I'm live streaming, so I wasn't going to be connecting with them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm live streaming right now. It's okay, Deborah. It's okay. Yeah, Samantha's been the one talking with them. She has all the details. I haven't talked with them at all. Yep, no problem. Bye. Recent playthrough made me pick up Kingmaker. Yo, that's awesome, Young. Unfair run? I never played it on Unfair. I just found out, I guess there's some content you get specifically if you play through it on Unfair. I definitely plan to circle back to Kingmaker when I get some time. What's up, Mario? How are you, man? Good to see you. What's up, Laura? You excited? Yeah, me too. Me too. What gets updated from today to tomorrow? Tomorrow's when the beta is available to the general public. For today, the embargo dropped for content creators who got an early key. King, I've already done a couple of streams of Esoteric Ebb. I do plan to do a full playthrough of it. I don't know if I'm going to continue that stream or if I'm going to end up playing it on my own, because I'm going to do a full playthrough of Solasta 2, and then I'm probably going to circle back and do a full playthrough of Greedfall. And so by that time, there might be some other games out, and I don't want it to take forever before my review comes out. So I might end up playing it on my own. We'll see. All right, so when you first start a new game, you get the option to create 4 characters, and you see it says the Cold Wall family at the top. So the 4 characters you create, unlike the first game, these are all siblings, and you're going to be able to select a couple of things in regards to where their hierarchy is in the family, which is kind of funny. So we could go to create a character. Now you have the option to select from a pre-made character or quick creation. We of course are going to do advanced creation and pick every single detail we possibly can. Start out hard and bump to unfair after Stag Lord. Many bosses get extra spells and actions. Okay, I'll keep it in mind. What's up, Saphiro? Can I say that I hate you a little bit that you're playing it now? No need for hate. You only gotta wait 1 more day. It's not like I got it a whole week early. Come on now. Yes, the beta will be single player only, but in the full release, they do plan to allow for co-op. Like the voice you did for the Esoteric Ebb stream? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I had a lot of fun with it. There's a bunch of shorts I need to create off of that I haven't done yet. So I really, really enjoyed the time putting that together. All right, so first thing, I don't know all the characters in one yet, but I definitely want a Paladin. Paladin is one of my all-time favorite classes. Paladin and Warlock, that's me all the way. Doesn't look like you make any choices right up front, so we could go ahead. Oh, so I really love Solasta 1, in my opinion, had one of the best character creation systems I've seen in a game. Just really, really easy for you to understand everything that a particular class does and what it's going to provide you. And on some level, that still remains in Solasta 2. So when you look at that initial screen, I love that they specifically say, hey, this is a frontliner and a healer. And then they have the tooltip over on the right to help a new player understand what those roles actually mean and what kind of character you're getting, and to let you know the core abilities. How complex is it to play this particular character? They have that for each of these, and so I think all of that is really, really cool. What I don't like, what has changed from the original game, is that you cannot see what a particular class gives you on every level, at least for right now. So in Solasta 1, you could dive in and see, okay, all the way up through level 12, this is what this class is going to provide me. These are the subclasses that it has, and this is what each subclass provides as well. So you could really, really map out your build from the jump. You can't do that right now, and I don't know if that's because the game is in beta or because there's been a shift in the ideology in regards to how character creation works. So that's one of the things I brought up in my review. I'm really, really hoping that in the full version of the game, it goes back to wide open, let you just see everything so you can plan things out, as opposed to this style, which reminds me much more of Baldur's Gate 3, keeping information limited and only showing it when you level up. I hated that. Absolutely hated that. Katie, what's going on? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch. Kingmaker unfair is tough. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Paladin Wizard is best. Paladin Sorcerer. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go pure class for now, but we'll see how it works as we go through. I might do some multi-classing. I did almost a full run. I actually did not complete the very last mission, but I got pretty close to a full run, and I never did any multi-classing in my run, so I might do some here. All right, I definitely want a Paladin. She's definitely gonna be human, so you get resourceful, heroic inspiration. You gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest. When you fail an attack or save or throw, you can spend your heroic inspiration to reroll the dice. Oh, this is a human feature. Oh, I didn't realize that, and that's actually kind of crazy. That's really, really freaking cool. Okay, I saw it triggered, but I kind of glossed over it because I was trying to get into the game and finish it as quickly as possible so I could do my review. So I didn't realize why she was getting heroic inspiration and other people weren't. That's actually kind of nice. You gain proficiency one skill of your choice, and you're versatile. Very, very nice. Okay, now you can use Magic Initiate Cleric. You could do Magic Initiate Wizard. Cleric, you learn 2 cantrips, and you could get a level 1 spell that's always prepared. Wizard, you get 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell that's also always prepared. Quick increases your speed. That's advantageous. Opportunity attacks have disadvantage against you. That's cool. Ready for war. You gain proficiency with light armor, shields, and martial weapons. Doesn't Paladin already have that? I think so. Tedsy, what's up, dude? Appreciate you following me over on Twitch, man. What's up, Conwin? The intro screen of this game gave me BG3 vibes too. Yep, I agree. I agree. It's very unbalanced. Levels 1 through 5 are hell if you don't do specific strategies builds. Yeah, that's why I usually don't like playing on unfair in general, to be honest with you. Ha ha! Ha ha! For those who on YouTube who don't know, 7 Kids is my wife. And I literally got home like 40 minutes ago, darling. I just started streaming. Why wouldn't you text me or call me or something and say, hey, you're hungry? I think you're the one who should be getting me something. You're the one who's not on stream. Book the day off work tomorrow to play this. Oh, that's awesome, Tedsy. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, robust. Your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to your character level when you gain this feat, and natural healing whenever you use a hit die to regain HP. You roll twice and keep the highest result. Ooh. And hard to kill. You become stable while unconscious at 0 HP. You immediately regain 1 HP. I think I like robust because I want her to be a little bit more hardy than usual. So we'll take that. And then going to next, now you get to choose your background. So those of you who played the original game, you know, you were able to choose a background and then you got a quest associated with it. And then the background would actually also give you specific skills and tools. So we got, most of these were in the first game. Academic, Acolyte, Aristocrat. Was Aristocrat in the first game? I don't remember. But Artist, Ascetic, Lawkeeper, Low-Life, Occultist. I don't know if, I think Philosopher was in there. Spy, and I think Wanderer was called something else, like Hermit or something like that. But most of these were available. And honestly, we are doing a... Yeah, what slide? It's sleight of hand. Improve ability score, strength, dexterity, charisma. I like low life actually for this because, oh, wait a minute. You know, I just realized why. When do I get to change how? Oh, here we go. Edit appearance identity. There we go. What up, Death? How are you, man? Nah, the stream just started, dude. You're all good. It's in my month-end meeting since 9 a.m. and just got off. Oh, you just got off? I hope it's okay. You're getting sushi? Give me some spicy sushi. Give me some spicy tuna sushi. Of course, Randall, we're doing Sela. Okay, let's see. What's an appropriate build for her? What is this? You get 3 different ones. So you get kind of bulky, kind of slender. Is this just 2? There's just 2. All right, fine, we'll go with that. So they handle shaping your head in a very interesting way. You can choose 3 head presets and then you kind of blend them together to get the exact head what you want, which is kind of cool. Aristocrat was in the first game, Tedsy. Wanderer was DLC. There we go. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. I need a picture. One moment. Where is this? Where is it? This one. And Sela, Pathfinder. And what hairstyle? She's got the cornrows, right? Yeah, she has the cornrows. Yeah, let's take a closer. Give me a closer photo. This is a little bit closer. Okay, yeah. She's got the cornrows going. And then she's got the darker skin. So here, let's take base skin. She's not blackety black. Wait, that doesn't look like a whole big difference of black, to be honest with you. So, but we'll take this. She's not black. She's just black. All right, and then shape blending. So let's change this to, you know what it is? I don't like her lips. She needs fuller lips to get this right. The character models are significantly improved from the first game. Significantly. Does anything from the early access carry over to full launch? I don't think they can answer those kind of questions right now. I think we're too far away from when launch is going to be. That's something where when they make maybe the last beta update, they'll be able to say, okay, with this update, will you or won't you be able to transfer over saves? Oh, I can't change the size of her lips? Art, scars. So I really like the way art and scars work on this game. We talk about that a little bit. So if I increase the intensity, there you go. So you can see it a little bit, and then here, if I increase that size, so you see it all over her face, you can move the scar whatever way you want. So you can rotate it around her face and get it exactly in the position that you like. And you could do the same thing for tattoos. I think that's really, really freaking cool, because there were definitely times where I liked a particular, damn, you could get welts all over the face? That looks brutal. There have definitely been times where I liked a particular scar tattoo, but I did not like the positioning of it. And so I think being able to provide that additional flexibility is pretty nice. Think you should at least, if nothing else, be able to make a character before the game comes out and then launch that character. That'd be cool. I agree. If we could set up all 4 of our characters beforehand, I'd be 100% down for that. Solasta 1 models are unmatched when it comes to being ugly. They were rough. They were definitely rough. Sela's MVP, good choice. Thank you. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Surroundings look great in Solasta 1, but they have really improved what we've seen so far. Yep, they had some incredible vistas, but it was the character models that were just like, yeesh. All right, they will not. I can't. Maybe it's just because we're in beta. Because I'm like, it can't be permanent that we're just not going to be able. Oops, I didn't mean to change color, but actually here, so you all can see they can do all sorts of crazy colors. And similar to Baldur's Gate 3, you're able to change like the root color if you wanted to, and change highlights, so you can put together all sorts of interesting combinations if that's what you want to do. Now we might play around with that for a different character, but not for Sela. So where do I change the actual hairstyle? Hair highlight. Where do I change what type of hair she has? Here we go. It's all the way at the top. Okay. Ooh, I actually like the little bun on top. That's cool. But we got to go for the cornrows. Do they have corn? Ooh, okay. So here we got, that's 1 cornrows. That's interesting, but it also looks, I think I might like that one a little bit more for, yeah, I think that works a little bit better for. I want, except I don't like this part over here. You know, to be honest with you, I hate to say it, but I'm almost feeling the Killmonger look for her. You know what? I take it back. I'll go with that. This should be in the game. I also felt like there were very few paths. What's up, Cassis? It looks like you can save them once created, so I hope that's a feature. We'll see. When I started this new game, I couldn't use the characters that I had already created for my first run. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Is it under makeup? I just want to be sure. No. Lipstick shape. That's interesting. Lipstick finish. We'll look at that in just a second. Face. This face is not working for me. And freckles, wrinkles. Where is... They put that under body. Okay, cool. Yeah. Skin color. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better blend. See, no matter what I do, it's the lips that are not working for me. The lips are way too thin. I hope soon they give away. I hope soon they... Oh, is this what it is? Do I need... Is it because my... You know what? I think her lips just changed, just got bigger. Is that what it is? You need to choose presets. Yeah, she already looks better. Okay, you need to choose the presets that better reflect the type of character you're going for, which of course makes sense. So yeah, that makes her face look a little fuller, but that's a little too much. Interesting. This is a very, very interesting system. I feel like in the right situation, it's going to work very well with a few more options. Okay. Game. The worst character creation for African Americans was definitely Origins. We looked terrible in BioWare games for a minute, honestly. We looked terrible in Origins. And you know what? We looked good in KOTOR. But there was another BioWare game, I can't remember now, where we also just looked, the skin just looked terrible. Yeah, Nate, created Pathfinder characters. What's up, Firehouse? How are you, man? I don't know what you mean when you ask, is the stream going, Death? We need full lips. Had to close the app and reload. You can see the stream now. Awesome. Okay, cool. Let's see. Her lipstick. She doesn't really use lipstick at all, actually. Can I? How do I put on none? Lipstick shade. She's not a lipstick kind of girl. So we turn that off. Why do her eyebrows look weird? Eyebrow color. Does eyebrow have its own color? Hair root, hair. Eyebrow color. There we go. There we go. Okay. Wait, actually, we've got more of a brownish color going on, right? So, there we go. I think that matches a little bit better. All good? Awesome. Here's stream this stream fine. Nice. I stand the new TWF 2-weapon fighting with the Nick weapon mastery. It's one of the best parts of dude, I love the weapon masteries. I had such a ball with them. Now I use longsword because I didn't realize until towards the end that apparently great axe is where it's at. So I'm definitely going with great axe for her. Even though with Sela, sword and board probably makes more sense. So maybe in the full game, that's what I'll do. But for now, I really want to see what that great axe run is like. You don't look the sort of streams this way and it's different. Thanks, Excelsior, I appreciate it, man. What up, friendly? How are you? I ain't playing as a rogue and Solasta seem nerfed. I always pick a high dex fighter instead and teach him sleight of hand. You know, actually, I was planning to teach her sleight of hand so that I didn't have to play with a rogue. For that exact same reason, I had a rogue in my first run and it wasn't all that to me, to be completely honest. Now, one interesting thing though is they do have the subclass that allows a rogue to use spells and add their sneak attack damage. That was fun. That was cool, but I didn't feel like it was powerful. I didn't feel like it was as powerful as using the double dagger attacks. And so it still didn't quite hit for me, but it was interesting. All right, Sela. And now the way you choose your personality is different. So before, you used to choose a few alignments and then the game would kind of mix them together to figure out what kind of personality you have. Now you just straight up choose your personality. So you can say, hey, I'm a caregiver, to say I'm light-hearted, enthusiastic, and helpful, or you can say you're an outlaw if you're greedy and kind of aggressive, whatever works for you. With CeeLo, of course, we're gonna go with hero. She's a hero.
This is the place. I remember being here. I thought I heard movement, maybe saw something, but I wasn't sure.
So even though the character models have improved, obviously the facial animations when speaking still need some work. But the improvement is obvious.
So, but we still haven't worked out what we're supposed to be doing yet.
I'm gonna say we'll go with voice for her. And that works. What's going on, Daniel? If you pick up True Strike on a caster rogue, you could do the weapon and cantrip damage. For frontline tank marshals, topple mastery is incredible. Potential to knock prone on attack is goated. Ooh, that does sound nice. Can rogue set traps in Solasta 2? I don't think so. Not from what I saw, but remember, all the mechanics are not in yet. Game is also, from what I experienced, that there is a lot of bugs and issues in it, so it's not perfect, but I think there's a lot to look forward to. So that's how awesome fighter with a bow is? Really? Second wind and weapon focus makes for such a good sniper. That's an interesting thought. Crazy amount of AC, but yeah, you kind of need that on unfair. Okay, so yeah, we want to give her the background of low life, even though she's a much better person now. And of course, Paladin, we will go, I think, 14 here. And then she needs plenty of charisma, right? We can leave charisma at 4. Actually, no. We'll get charisma up to 15. And then we got 3 more points to use. So we'll put 16 there. And then we'll have 16 on strength. And I think that puts us in a very good spot. So the limit of what they allow you to put in an initial ability or characteristic or attribute is 15. And I don't think they'll let you, they won't let you dump one of these beyond 8. So it is what it is. Oh, absolutely. Great for, not even pretty good, great for a small scale development. Absolutely great. There's an alpha beta that they need a few tweaks. Exactly. You don't go into a situation like this and expect everything to be all taken care of. So I'm good with it. Now, she gets to choose her skill proficiency. So obviously she's going to be the one doing a lot of the talking. So I'm going to go ahead and take persuasion and intimidation for her. And then next she gets to choose her weapon mastery. So battle axe gets topple. If you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a constitution saving throw. The ability modifier used to make the attack roll and your proficiency bonus. On a failed save, the creature has the prone condition. That's interesting. A constitution saving throw. That could actually be very powerful. I was thinking of, what was I thinking? Great axe. I wasn't thinking battle axe, I was thinking it's great axe. If you hit a creature with a melee attack roll using this weapon, you can perform a second melee attack against another creature within your reach and within a distance, that's obviously an error, but I think a distance of 5 of the first. You don't add your ability modifier to this second attack roll. That's pretty cool. But frankly, I feel like a lot of those enemies we go up against might be susceptible to this. So it just automatically triggers every time she hits, right? You know, we're going to get both. We're going to get Battle Axe and we're going to get Great Axe. That is actually nice. Constitution says the worst. So that's the only thing I was thinking about, actually, because when fighting first starts, she's going to be dealing with the frontliners, right? And those guys are probably going to have a high constitution and won't necessarily be susceptible to this. But even for the Great Axe, there's going to be a bunch of times where enemies are not going to be close together. And you know what? No. Because even though there's going to be a bunch of times cleave doesn't hit, I'm always going to deal more damage because I'm using that two-handed weapon. Whereas I actually don't like using one-handed weapons on my frontliners in Solasta because you need a hand free in order to do spell casting. So having a one-handed with a shield is actually very annoying. You can put someone on your team that can lower constitution scores. That's true. That's true. That's true. What up, Robo? How are you, dude? Think you're doing Aether Warden Fighter just to check out Constitution-based casting? Nice. I don't even, oh yeah, they did say Aether Warden was going to be available from the beginning. I haven't used Fighter yet, which is also part of the reason why I want to use Fighter. Thrown weapons can smite? Ooh, that's interesting. I used Greatsword on my first run Excelsior, so I don't want to do that one on this time. But here, actually, I'll walk through and show you all of them. What's going on, Trucking? How are you, dude? Yeah, there are ways around the Constitution. True, true, true. So Club, you're gonna slow down enemies that you hit. Dagger, you can nick them. So when you perform the extra attack granted by your light weapon, you could do it as part of the attack action and then use it for a bonus action, allowing you to deal more damage. Really nice. Dart gets Vex, and I think hand crossbow, or rather the regular crossbow gets this as well. So you're gonna get advantage of your next attack against the character. I already talked about Cleave. Greatsword gets Graze, so if your attack roll misses the creature, you could deal damage to it that's equal to your ability modifier. Obviously, that's really nice as well. Hand crossbow gets Vex again. Hand axe gets Vex as well. Heavy crossbow gets Push. If you hit a weapon with the If you hit a creature with the weapon, you can push it a small distance. We can push it off of ledges, push it into environmental things of that nature. Javelin does slow as well. Light crossbow, slow. Light hammer, nick again. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even know light hammer had nick. Longbow, slow. Long sword, sap. If you hit a creature with this weapon, the creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of your next turn. Super cool. Mace also has sap. Maul has topple, which we talked about before. Morningstar has sap. Quarterstaff has topple. That makes perfect sense. Ooh, you can do like a Donatello run. That's awesome. Friendly, what's going on, man? Appreciate you signing up as a member over on YouTube, dude. Thank you so much, man. Rapier has Vex. Scimitar has Nick. Ooh, I'm definitely going to want to do a Scimitar build at some point. Short bow has Vex. Short sword, Vex. Spear has sap. And then Warhammer has push. All right, I'm going to try it out. I want to try Battle Axe. I've already done the two-handed thing, so we'll use Battle Axe, see how that goes. I'm also going to make sure she has a heavy crossbow, so we'll give her that for now, and then we'll give her Great Axe later on. Me too, Trucking. I'm absolutely drawn to scimitars. Sap is really nice as well for disadvantage on attacks. Automatically happens at lower levels. Is nice. Nice. That's awesome. Paul, yeah, this is 5.5. So Tactical Adventures updated the SRD in accordance with what Wizards of the Coast is doing. Some people were really pissed off about it. So far, I'm perfectly fine with the updates and changes I've seen, but there may be some updates that I'm not realizing have been done. Let's see. Okay, so I automatically get stealth and sleight of hand since I have low life. That works. And then what else do I want on her? She's got Oh yeah, definitely athletics or deception, because I wanted to handle everything charisma based. But you know, we're also not gonna have performance. Yeah, she's not deceptive type anyway. This is Sela. So persuasion, intimidation, athletics, that all works for me. And then, oh, that's right. She already automatically gets her sleight of hand proficiency, so that works. Ioma, why am I not oh, because Sela's not using a long sword. Ioma is disappointed. She'll be alright. She'll be alright. So let's see. Sela, who is she good at talking to? Well, she knows a lot of I'm gonna make one of each race. So I'm already gonna have an elf, I'm already gonna have a dwarf, and I'm already gonna have a halfling. So I don't need to worry about them. So out of these, she definitely knows orc because of Irabeth. So she likes talking with her. And then who else makes sense? She runs into a lot of kobolds. I'm gonna go with Gnomish. I'm gonna say she knows Gnomish. She doesn't know giant or goblin or draconic. She just puts a sword to all of them. All right, now we have spells. These are level 1 spells. Bless. Give you my blessing. Oh, you know, wait, no. Divine Smite is definitely one we have to take. And then Heroism, Protection from Evil, Shield of Faith is nice. I want Bless, but I think somebody else should be able to handle Bless. So let's go with Shield of Faith. She'll use that to give herself some protection in the right situation. Irabeth Supremacy. Halfling since the crew has one. We're going to be creating a halfling who will be able to handle that anyway. What's up, Firepaw? How are you, dude? Oh yeah, Smite was always going to happen. What's up, Grand Lancer? How are you? So do you have 4 superheroes and mind to base your characters on? It's going to be all Pathfinder characters for sure. I don't have it all worked out yet, but I know that's the direction I'm going in. Okay, we did a Paladin. Now we also need a healer, right? So I feel like we should probably go with Cleric. And for our Cleric, he's got 2 options. He could be a protector, gaining proficiency with martial weapons and training with heavy armor, or it could be a thaumaturge. You know, 1 extra cantrip from your Cleric spell list. In addition, your mystical connection to the divine gives you a bonus to your intelligence and Arcana and religion checks. The bonus equals your wisdom modifier. We're gonna go with protector, I believe. And ancestry. So we've already picked human. And we're playing as a cleric. I think we'll go with dwarf. Why not? Now, dwarves get dark vision. Very nice. Dwarven resilience, giving them resistance to poison damage. Dwarven toughness, increasing their hit points. And stone cutting, gain tremor sense. For 10 minutes, you can pinpoint the location of creatures within a certain distance, provided that you are in contact with the same stone surface. Very nice. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and edit your appearance. And what do I want you to be? What's up, Gladio? You know it. Best girl from Rav. You know it. I would pick Soseo, but this is human Altmirian. So I think... So we're gonna go with this body. I need to change up the hair before I know what kind of face I want. So first, let's give you a proper beard. That's a proper beard, like that. Like the Pathfinder idea. Thanks, Flower. I might add Ember, though, Friendly. That's a good call. Harem is a thought. I was actually thinking Staunton Vane, but now that you mention Harem, you know what? I think you've convinced me. Harem, Kingmaker, boom, boom, boom. What you look like? What you look like? What you look like? Okay, so bald-headed up top, gray beard, and then black eyebrows. Interesting. So you bald-headed up top, and then eyebrow. Your eyebrows look too small. Let's give you some Some bushy eyebrows, but not ones that connect across the top. That would make it look weird. Where is the eyebrow? There we go. Eyebrow color. You're supposed to be black, blackety black. And now that I can see you clearly, it does not look large enough here. Yeah, okay, so the eyebrows just look kind of weird in general. They'll probably still need to work on that a little bit. Let's get to root color, which is kind of like that, and then highlight color, kind of like that, and then highlight too. There is some black in there, and that is not really showing up. Let's do a second highlight. No, that just looks like dirt. That doesn't look like a hint of black. It just looks like plain old dirt. So let's get it all white. Let's get it all white. Why does I still see these brown oh, tip color. Tip trim. I need a tip trim. Let's see. Yeah, it's black on the tips. It's a PG-3 killer finally. Yeah, we don't know if it's PG-3 killer yet, Harold. Looks like a man who wished he was never born. Doing great today. I can't wait to play this on PS5 in hopefully a year or so. I'm looking forward to it as well. Looking forward to all of you being able to play this. What's up, Pitborn? Ember is a witch. She'd probably be a warlock in D&D, and that's not available yet. True. Is there a dwarf cleric and kingmaker? Yep, Harem. Do a period of the beard. It's one to think of because at least they both have magic from an outside source. Playing kingmaker on last says Lanti died when I went to go meet the nymph, walked into a temple and got killed by the trap. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Joshua. That's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I think this works. I think this works for me. I'm good with this. And I'm good with the face. It's all covered by his beard anyway. So Harem. And let's see. Caregiver, everyman, innocent, jester, outlaw, ruler, is pragmatic, short-spoken, even seemingly a bit cold. That's probably the closest we might get to Harem. Sage is curious, even nosy. Let's look through it to be sure. Caregiver is enthusiastic, optimistic, lighthearted, and helpful. Every man is a team player, friendly, and somewhat bland. We already have a hero. The innocent is cautious, discreet, soft-spoken, and conflict avoidant. Absolutely not. Jester is cynical, provocative, and sneaky, making fun even when it's inappropriate. Absolutely not. Outlaw is nonconformist, ambitious, somewhat greedy, and even aggressive. Nope. I think ruler, short-spoken, even seemingly a bit cold, is probably the closest we can get to Harem, even though it's not exactly right.
You must need help with something.
That's not Harem.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Close enough. All right. Now that's him, and we're going to make him a cleric. We already said he's going to be a protector, more of a battle cleric. I already did one of those. Let's go. And he's dwarf. Yep. And then background. Good question. What is his background? No BG3 killer, but it is a promising Icewind Dale successor. I'm sorry, you're right, Thor. One moment, please. Base skin. There you go. White. He is white. There we go. Background. Harem should be none of these really. Well, actually, what is the description for acolyte? You are doing your time there. You found the teachings. She never forced you to follow her own religion, but you got used to helping during mass and learned the basics of church life. Then you left for the Inarium to learn about religion, supported by your adopted father, who had high-placed friends there. Harem was all religious for a background. Yeah, I wasn't sure if acolyte was also religious, but it looks like it is. Right, acolyte fits. I agree. I agree. And so that means you're going to get religion and medicine, herbalism kit. Cool. Now, abilities. I do want him to have strength. I do want him to have wisdom. I do want him to have constitution. And he can at least not be negative on dexterity. Now, I could bring this down a point and then pump dexterity up a little bit to give him a little bit more AC. Because then how many points does he get? He gets 3. Oh, Constitute, he can't put it into strength. That's interesting. Well, if that's the case, actually, I don't think there's anything I would change here. So yeah, we're good with that. So bring that up to 16 and then well, actually here, if I bring this down, no, I can't bring that up. Do I really need 4? If I brought it down twice, okay. Okay, so there's nothing I can do to bring up strength. So strength just is what it is. If you get True Strike, he can attack with his spell mod. His background, that's obvious personality. Should make the depressed character fit. Yeah, we'll just put the point in Constitution and call it a day. Now, proficiencies. He's already got medicine and religion. We don't need persuasion. We'll definitely take insight. And since there's only one other thing left, we'll take history. Now, we already... Oh, wait. He doesn't automatically get dwarvish? That's interesting. Thought he would. Dwarvish, and he knows about giants. He always wants to be able to understand people around him who are bigger than him. These are cantrips. Dazzle, I'm not interested. Divine Shield, not really. Guidance, possibly. Actually, yeah, we'll take guidance. Never know when you're gonna need help with a check. Holy Conduit. On hit deals 1d6 radiant damage. The target of each enemy within 5 feet of it can also take an additional 1d4 radiant damage. Additional damage is negated by a constitution save. That sounds like something we should have. And light is always useful, but let's check. Resistance, no. Spare the dying, no. Sacred Flame deals 1d8 radiant damage, negated by a dexterity save. This save ignores the target's cover. This has to be used in melee, right? So this technically could do more damage to a group, but this one can be used at long distance. So I think I want this up front, and then I definitely want light because we're gonna need a light source if it's anything like the first game. All these amazing games released instead, it still has a job out. You know, I had to take off work today. Man, it just needs to pop off already so I can do this full time. It would be amazing, man. It would be amazing. Sounds like that BG3 thing, Booming Strike. Sounds similar indeed, I agree. Now we get regular spells, right? No, wait, select cantrips to learn. Oh, because wait. Magic Initiate, no! Where am I getting Magic Initiate from? I chose Divine Order Protector. Then I chose Dwarf. I get it from Acolyte. You get Magic Initiate Cleric. Oh, okay. I'm with it. So I could get Dazzle, Holy Conduit. We already said we wanted that. And then we can pick one more anyway. This is 30 feet. I guess we'll go ahead and take this. It might be nice in a pinch. And then finally we have my regular spells. Now I really like Guiding Bolt. That'll help me do a ton of damage, but I think we're gonna start out with Bliss. Gotta give people my blessings. If you get True Strike, oh, so you could get less strength? Nah, I want him to have that strength. Hey, I just realized he doesn't get any weapon, he doesn't get any weapon masteries. Oh, that's unfortunate. At least not up front. Hurricane Drop Giant says Dwarves gets bonus against larger foes. What up, Taco? Light works as before. Yeah, that's what I figured. Light is going to be useful. Okay, I think we're good on this. Now, those are the ones that I knew I wanted. So we still need, we do not need somebody who can open up chests. Seela can take care of that. We do need somebody for long range damage because all my people are melee range. Now, somebody was saying fighter archers are actually great. I've actually never run a fighter archer before. Fight style, and there's even an archery option. You gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls you make with ranged weapons. Huh. Wow. I never would have thought about that. And then because I do want somebody who's focusing on dexterity, right? Because we've already got a strength-based character, we've got a wisdom-based character, so then I can have a dexterity-based character, and then I can get a wizard for an intelligence-based character. Ranger is not one of the available classes. We don't need a rogue, actually, Thor, because I already have the ability to unlock chests and doors with my paladin. She has sleight of hand. I gave her the low life background. What's up, Sylv? I'm doing good, man. Can't complain at all. How are you? Play here a day before because that will make my aim day. I'll see what I can do. Cool. You gotta make the Staley Longsword willing paladin pick locks. Well, Lonesome, I had Seela. You know, she came from a thief background, so she knows how to pick locks. Traps, though. Traps are picked up with sleight of hand as well. I'm pretty sure, at least. She should be fine. Because, yeah, in fact, yeah, he gets Thieves Tool. Proficiency in the tool allows you to add your proficiency bonus to ability checks to make involved in this type of tool. Rogue training, yeah. Light weapons, armor training. You get sneak attack. Yeah, there's nothing special about rogues that allows them to pick up traps. So I know I'm going to get Nanio with Wizard. So you know what, since I know that, we might as well just go ahead and do it. And she'll be my elf. And I can choose a lineage. We'll go with High Elf. Sure. High Elf means you know the Firebolt cantrip. Cool. And at level 3, you learn the Long Strider spell. And level 5, you get Misty Step. Ha ha ha. Misty Step is back. So she's already got the right one for that. And then I don't remember her face being all that distinctive, to be honest, other than the fact that she is a kitsune. Yeah, like this is going to be impossible to recreate. It would be awesome if we had a fox-based race, though. That would be pretty cool. So let's see, for the shade blending, let's just see if there's anything more interesting that we could get. You know what? No, I'm not satisfied with that. But I don't know. Honestly, which faces will provide me something closer to what might be interesting for me. I don't think she looks any better, to be honest with you. I wish it for the Dex fighter. Do what I can. I gotta ask you if there's other languages in EA other than English. I don't know, actually. I don't think so, but when we actually get into the game, I'll look at settings and find out for you. Archery fighter is awesome. I might have to do land. Is a dexterity-based fighter viable? Taco, I've never played as one. People in the chat are saying that yes, it absolutely is, so I might do it. All right. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, basically. You know, yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna just let this go. Identity, Nanio, and personality. She's extremely curious. Is this the one? Not innocent. There was one that said curious, enthusiastic, optimistic, bland. Oh, sage. Here we go. Nosy, talkative, and curious about everything. That's her.
You must need help with something.
What?
I thought I heard movement.
Okay.
This is the place. I remember being here.
Well, that might be so, but we still haven't
Good.
worked out.
So
what we're
I'm pretty sure I chose voice 4 on the last one, so we'll choose voice 3 this time. Save that. Excellent. Okay, she's going to be a wizard. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. And she will be an academic, most likely. I think that's the one that works the most. Makes sense to me. Boom. Abilities. So she needs lots and lots of intelligence. We'll give her a little bit more constitution and a whole lot more dexterity. And then I guess she'll take more constitution. I hate pumping this much in the constitution, to be honest with you, but she doesn't need anything else, right? She doesn't benefit from wisdom. She's not benefiting from charisma at all. Excelsior, this is based on Nanio from Wrath of the Righteous. Yeah, Thor, I was thinking about that. I could give her wisdom to build up her saves, but Nanio's not a particularly wise person, to be honest with you. But a couple of points wouldn't hurt, so that she's at least not taking a negative. Maybe the most about Solasta 1 only had 3 distinct voices in a game with a party of 4. Yeah, and you've got to be really careful to choose the right voices for your characters here. Otherwise, you're going to have 2 characters who are overlapping each other. Hopefully, there's a wider selection in the full game. We'll see. See an opera singing career if you decide to give up streaming. Thanks, Taco. It's nice to have options. Let's see. We'll take intelligence up to 16. And I guess we'll take dexterity up to 16. And you know what? We'll take intelligence up to 17. And let that go. Cool. Now, she already gets Arcana and History. Beautiful. And Medicine and Insight, I believe, already taken care of. So I'm going to go with Investigation and Intelligence. I'm pretty sure Religion was covered by my Cleric. Pretty sure. Now we also, so Elf gets a bunch of Wisdom proficiencies to choose from, huh? So Perception is one that's always cool to have. The Wrath of the Righteous player in me just says like, hey, you need to have this. And we'll go with Elf, and absolutely we'll go with Goblin or Draconic. We'll say Draconic. Elves, the high class see the dragons is kind of equal to them. Now we can select 3 cantrips, and I believe they said we automatically get Firebolt, right? I thought that's what they said. Definitely want another person who's capable of using Light. Definitely want a person who's capable of doing True Strike. Attack with your spells. Attack with your spells casting weapon. Use your spell casting ability. Right. So True Strike no longer provides a bonus to your ability to hit. It's an actual melee attack now. Sleight of hand is dexterity based technique, and your paladin. That's a good call out. What's up, Lennon? Nice. I hope you're enjoying your Kingmaker run. Make an archer with high dex. It might be better to have redundant sleight of hand just to be sure. You might be right. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We'll see how it goes. I might end up having to make a rogue, even though I don't want to. Shocking Grasp, no. Shadow Dagger, sure. Shadow Armor, 3 temporary health points. Oh, but it scales up. That's interesting, but no. Ray of Frost, sure, why not? A pinch. I wish it told you up front that, hey, you've got Firebolt, so you don't need to select this. You can cast these spells using spell slots. Definitely want Magic Missile. Definitely want Hideous Laughter. Definitely want Featherfall. And do I have... I swear there was one more. What is it called? Identify, Night, Color Spray, Chromatic Orb. Protection for good and evil, mage armor, false life, burning hands. I thought shield was a level 1 spell, but you know what? Maybe it's not. Right, that's exactly what I was thinking of, Thor. Shield. Where's shield at? Are these in Long Strider? Sleep? Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's shield. I don't know why I kept passing over it. There we go. Bam. I want all my reactions. Is there no outrageously spiky hair for the Nania? I don't think so. Let me check again. I actually did not specifically check for that, but I just remember looking through the hair before and feeling like that wasn't really one of the options. Yeah, no, there's no like really truly crazy spiky hair for her. This is as close, you know, that does look better though. So I might still stick with that, but it's not accurate. All of them are a little more conservative. They don't have the spiky things, and they don't have like a huge fro that you could throw on there either. So I'll give her that. I'll give her a little flair. Little bit of flair. Poor rogue. What is my purpose? Everybody, you pick locks. Oh yeah, Mazzy would be awesome. And my last character needs to be a halfling anyway. What's up, Ultron? Your PC can't run the game? You only have 6 gigs of VRAM, you need 8? Oh, that's unfortunate, dude. I'm sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear that. We need 2 more spells. Every so often we might use Burning Hands. I'm not big on charm. Yeah, because in this one, the target is charmed. They can't attack you, but they can still attack your allies, and they do not attack their own allies. What's the point of charming an enemy if it won't attack its own allies? Come on, man. Come on. We'll throw sleep on there. Why not? All right, high elf feature. Oh, so it doesn't automatically give you fireball. It just allows you to select fireball if you want it. Cantrips can be cast at will. Damn, we get a ton of these. Poison spray, sure, whatever. And then we get 1 more spell. We got pretty decent deck, so we could get some mage armor. Sooner or later, that'll probably be useful. So you know what? Why not? All right. Charming is amazing if it could help you to. Helps you to have the enemies attack each other. You don't need identify to actually identify, so I don't bother to pick it up. Everybody can identify one magic object during a long rest. This game, in my opinion, is more hype for me than Greedfall. I just think I'll enjoy it more. Yep, everybody's got their preference. Everybody's got your preference. Doing a lawful evil anti-paladin of Asmodeus. And you can mix 2 to 3 subclasses along with having traits. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, halfling. Who are the halflings we've had in a Pathfinder? Oh, there was, what's her name? The Bard. I guess we can make her my fighter. So here, hold on. Fighter style, archery. Let's see if this will work. Halfling. What does halfling get? Brave. Advantage saving throws to avoid or end the fighting condition. Beautiful. You can move through the space of any creature that's a size larger than you, but you can't stop in the same space. No problem. When you roll a 1 on a d20 test, you can re-roll the die. You must use the new roll. Beautiful. You can take the hide action even when you're obscured only by a creature that is at least 1 size larger than you. Hey. Let's see. See, the problem is herbalism kit, perception. If you're going to be the main one unlocking chest, then I need to have you as low life, and I don't want 2 people with the same background. No bards in the game yet, Thor. Lindsay, there we go. Yeah, Lindsay. I think that's what we'll go for. But she doesn't work as a low life. Is there anything else that provides thieves tools? What provides thieves tools? Just that, huh? Savage attacker. You're trained to deal particularly damaging strikes. Once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you roll the weapon's damage dice twice and use the best roll against the target? That's insane. That would be amazing with a paladin. Well, actually, no, because it's going to roll the initial damage die, right? So probably before. No, it would re-roll the damage die you get with your smite. That could be awesome. So yeah, low life is where it's at then. I hate the idea of Lindsay being a low life. That doesn't really work for her. Proficiency in a tool allows you to add your proficiency bonus to ability checks you make involving this type of tool. But don't you do that anyway? Like if I'm using, oh no, lockpicking does not use sleight of hands. Lockpicking uses thieves tool, and then, but what proficiency bonus is it adding? Here, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me understand something real quick. You did not just, oh yeah, here. Whatever. Give me my, why can't I go next? Oh. Where are my proficiencies? So wait, you didn't get any skill proficiencies. That's interesting. Remember the halfling from Wrath that betrayed you? Nora makes sense. Paladin is not a lawkeeper. My paladin was a lowlife because that was the background of Sela. But I mean, she could easily switch over to lawkeeper. What do you get? Gain proficiency in perception. If you're already proficient, you gain expertise in perception. Being surprised doesn't impose disadvantage on your initiative roll. That's perfect for Sela. I think I'll wait for 1.0 for this game since the game isn't fully done yet. It's legit. Okay. It feels like this isn't gonna work. Which is very unfortunate for, well, hold on. So you automatically, no. Does thieves tools use pickpocketing? I don't think so. I don't think that's what it uses. Nora did nothing wrong. All right, here. Let's see. If we're going for archer, we can have, what's the problem? Character strength is insufficient to wear the current armor once the game is started. Well, how do I change what armor you start with? Ancestry, no, class. Heavy armor. Why you automatically give me heavy armor? Interesting. There we go. So it's sleight of hand. That makes sense. These tools for locks and traps. Yeah, I'm wondering what skill, but I think I agree it is sleight of hand. So they start you out. You could buy leather armor for cheap. Yeah, but I don't think you could do it right at the beginning. I think it's a while before you get to a store. That's my only concern. I really didn't want to take a rogue. But I feel like this is becoming more trouble than it's worth. All right, we'll have to do Archer Fighter another time. We'll take a rogue. This is annoying. Annoying! Low life. Nura, what do you look like? Okay, so you got the gold, the blonde locks. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I guess I could multi-class into a fighter later on. That's true. But you only get 4 levels, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Your face. I don't care. I'll let that go. Ooh, what'd you get?
Spicy tuna.
Aha.
Godzilla.
A Godzilla. Oh, I got a smoothie.
You gotta show them your chopsticks.
Hey. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting these are here. I never use them.
You gotta use them.
I gotta use them.
Awesome chopsticks.
How do you even turn these things on? Is it the light? My wife got me Jedi chopsticks to use. We're both big fat. Uh-oh. I think one of them stopped using. Stopped working. Probably battery.
Your wife got herself some Jedi chopsticks,
Mm-hmm.
and this just so happened to have more than one set.
Oh.
So I let him use my Jedi chopsticks.
They're not even mine. Ooh,
They're not even yours.
this looks wonderful, actually.
It is. It looks great.
Damn.
Since you didn't want to feed me,
You didn't tell me you were hungry.
you should have came in. You're supposed to come and check.
You were in your meeting. You were in your
You
meeting.
didn't even know that.
No, yes I did. I heard y'all talking. When your meeting's going on, I don't come
We'll
downstairs.
play back the tape.
Play
You were
back
like,
the tape.
What do you mean? You should have told me you were hungry. Nah. You were in a meeting.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
Ah.
Hope you enjoy your sushi, beautiful. Beautiful. L husband Ultron, really? All right. Share this, Jared. Hey, actually, here, I'll let y'all see it. I don't know what's in this. Looks like it's what? Like cream cheese and some avocado and some other goodness, but it's gonna work for me. She got it from a place called One More Sushi Express. I don't know if it tastes good, but it looks great. Mm-hmm. Spicy tuna, cream cheese, avocado, jalapeno, eel sauce, spicy mayo, crispy onion, and sesame. Awesome. You have a side of spicy mayo? Why you gotta be that way? I always like spicy mayo on the side. First, you dislike. I do not dislike Evanescence. You've never heard me say that. What I said is that Evanescence is no longer relevant. And I said they're one-hit wonders. That's not the same thing as disliking them, all right? I like the song, the good songs that they have. Okay, her hair, there we go, that's what we're looking at. They do not have the locks she uses though. This is probably as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, from looking at the hairstyles, as good as it's gonna get. Let's go ahead to hair color. That's it. That's the only song they have. There we go. Thank you, beautiful. I haven't seen Kung Fu say one thing in chat, but I say Evanescence is one-hit wonders, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, wait a minute. I asked folks to tell me what are the other great songs Evanescence has done. I asked her to put them in the Discord, and I don't remember that happening. But Scott, they'll be like, nah, you can't eat spicy food anymore? Sorry to hear it, Leonard. Old but never bad, exactly, Thor. Oh, you're right. Nora's hair is light brown. Take care of the men. All right, and I'm actually good with that little scar on her. I think she looks kind of cute. All right, now. My Immortal is the one hit that I was referring to. I don't know what going under is. I'm gonna have to side with the wife. You can't eat spicy, sticky, or acidic food. Wow, that's crazy. What's an example of sticky food? Rogue, halfling, low life, abilities. She needs dexterity for sure. Max that. Ooh. Why can she? Oh, that's right, because maybe they're not going to allow her to get the other increase. That's interesting. So she can get up to 17. She's archer, needs a little bit of strength. I'll give you some constitution. I could give you some intelligence. That actually, Oh, like honey or syrup. Oh, interesting. Real like spicy food though, so if someone told me one day I couldn't need it anymore, yeah, it'd be rough. No, she doesn't need charisma. What's up, Tyrant Tord? No, this is more content. It's about 10 to 12 hours. This is the beta. It's not a demo. So think. I could go for the subclass that lets you cast spells, but I think I'm not going to do that this time. And since I'm not going to do that this time, I think I'm going to let intelligence go. I don't need that. I could give her more strength. Can she even use those composite bows well, though? I think she can. I don't think it'll be an issue. So I'm going to give her the strength. The beta literally just released Tyrant Tur, so you could consider it like early access. I can give her a little bit more strength. Leave it at that. I guess. None of this is really moving me. I'll just do like that and call it a day. Bears couldn't even make it to the finals, ran. Why y'all go reaching back and talk about the Bears? Wait, rogues can't use composite bows? Oh, right. They're limited to like half bows, to short bows, right? Charisma doesn't do anything for her, though. Sela is already handling all of my charisma stuff. Bananas are sticky and acidic. That's rough. Well, that sucks. Sarah's not the correct name. Although seeing Sarah now makes me feel like I want to do a Terminator run. We could do Sarah Caldwell, John Caldwell, and then Model 101 Caldwell. If you buy early access, you have to spend more money once 1.0 comes out? No, you don't. What's going on, Yan? Wisdom for perception, that's the possibility as well. I was thinking about wisdoms for saves, but perception makes sense as well. But I also could give her, you know what? No, it doesn't make sense to give her intelligence for, well, actually, she could get 14 intelligence. And then I could give her the subclass that allows her to use her sneak attack on magic rolls, which will give her some spell casting. I think I'm gonna do that. Now you get dexterity. Oh, that was the problem. She already had all 3 points. So yeah, let's put 16 on there. Actually, yeah, considering the options, I got 17 it is. Okay. Now, she gets 4 skill proficiencies and 2 of them are already taken care of. Interesting. Dexterity, acrobatics, sure, she'll take that. I don't think I have anybody. Do I have any? Did Seela take athletics? Any idea how many acts there will be in full release? Nope. I don't even know how long the game is supposed to be in full release, to be honest with you. Seela could be a lawkeeper, since I argue her becoming a true paladin upholding the law throughout the game is more important than her being a thief in low life. Yeah, I'm going to change her, Ultron. I'm going to change her to lawkeeper. I don't know if it'll let me edit her character or if I have to create it again, but either way, I'm going to handle it. Deception fits, so sure. She's definitely an expert in sleight of hand. And I guess I'll give her an expert, make her an expert in stealth. Why not? Language. Oh, she only gets to choose halfling. So we're going to be missing one. We're going to be missing goblin. Damn. So short bow gets Vax, right? Yeah, wisdom helps with saving throws. That's true. Seela is so good, man. I love her. Defies the face of evil. We could use dagger as well. Oh, that's right. We definitely need dagger because we want Nick. So I guess that works. Short bow and dagger. Sure. Oh, whoops. Let's also make sure her voice is right. She's using voice 4, but I think that was taken.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Thought I heard movement. Maybe
Right.
so
I chose voice 4 for Seela. So yeah, we'll choose voice 3 for Nura. Oh, wait. And hold up. Outlaw. Okay, so she's already marked as a correct type of person though. That's awesome. We're good. All right, now I believe we are set up properly. This is about as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, I think I gave her dagger and not light cross. Oh no, I gave her dagger and short bow. Why light crossbow? Does light crossbow do something different? Hold on, let me check. Does it allow you? Oh, so you can't edit them. That's interesting. So if you wanna go back in, hold on. Oh, okay, no, it will let you edit. Awesome. Why does it say spells? She didn't have any spells. Oh, she does get spells because she has magic initiate. Okay. But where is proficiency? What does light crossbow get? It won't let me see. Hold on. Light crossbow gets slow. Does that mean you'll change low key on Seela since another character already has low life? Yeah. I'm gonna change her background. I'm gonna change her background to Lawkeeper. And Wrath, I love pitting Seela on Bismuth. It's hilarious. The paladin rider dinosaur. I agree, Nate. That's the problem. Why was it changed to occultist? I don't remember. What? That's weird. Hold on. No. That's 10. That's weird. I don't know why it switched up my points all of a sudden. Boom, boom. I'm so confused as to why I have extra points now. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There's a point there, but there's supposed to be a point there. I don't know what's changed. Intelligence is high because I'm probably going to take the subclass that allows her to cast spells. And change the background. No, I changed it to low life now, though. I think light crossbows actually get fewer attacks than short bows. Got you. Okay, no problem. I have this extra point, and I don't know why, but I guess I will just go ahead and stick it in wisdom. No reason not to. And then that's maxed out. We're good. And then, what's the deal here? Sleight of hand, persuasion, because she's a rogue. Makes sense. Now, okay. Oh, they're saying we need one more. I'm actually going to go with some insight because I don't think anybody had insight. And I chose expertise in stealth and sleight of hand. There we go. And then the domesticities make sense. Speak halfling. You got a dagger. You got a short bow. Oh, and here we go. There's 2 more languages. There we go. There's the extra languages. All right, now we absolutely need Goblin. Goblin is what we are missing. And I think now we have all of the races covered. But let me just go ahead and take a Gnomish. And then you're good. Now, save that. Now, edit you, advanced, and got to go to your background. We're going to make you a law keeper. Now, that means you get skills, investigation, perception. You get the origin, feat, vigilant, proficiency in perception. And if you're already proficient, you can gain expertise. Beautiful. And being surprised doesn't impose disadvantage on your initiative roll. I'll take it. Your name and your voice is already correct. Looks like your point spread here is correct. Looks like you're missing points here. You only let me get up to 16 there. We'll put another point into, actually. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, that 15 on charisma is not doing anything for me. So I might as well get intelligence, get wisdom even. And then, why is it? I felt like, that would do something for me that it didn't do, but whatever. You had 9 charisma before. Gotcha. Okay, maybe that must have been the difference that I didn't realize. Persuasion, intimidation, yes. Battle axe and heavy crossbow, sure. Athletics. Okay, so I did get athletics. Beautiful. Okay. And then orc and gnomish. And I guess it automatically just assumes you understand human. So it works for me. And then we've got Shield of Faith and Divine Smite. Beautiful. 4th voice and Sela is the name. Excellent. And with that, I believe, ladies and gents, we have finally finished creating everyone. And it only took me an hour and a half. Start our adventure. Look at that vista. It already looks better. Why they got Harm in the front and my girl in the back? CeeLo walks up front. What's wrong with y'all? Paladins in the front, always.
What are they doing?
They're moving the statue to the city. They do it every year for the holy day of Calidar. Is this something to do with Marike?
I told you to pay attention during religious studies.
It is indeed the Redeeming Mother, cleansing the condemned before their execution. Even those who fail to redeem themselves in life are forgiven in death. An uncommon representation of our goddess, but fitting for this day of funerals.
About that, we're running a bit late.
Oh yes, I thought I remembered your faces.
We're from the orphanage.
Yes, of course. You're the children Mother Colwell adopted. You must be going to her funeral. Bless her memory. Mahin was a truly righteous woman.
Thank you, Father. Blessed day of Calidar to you.
Marike smile upon you all, Colwells.
Well, if it isn't good old Landry. Couldn't mistake that mop of red hair for anyone else.
Awesome. And so it begins. What's up, Candid? How are you, dude? Can't play myself for 4 days, so need this preview. Hey, man, it's my pleasure to be of service. Absolutely my pleasure. Why can't I? Oh, yeah, it won't let you change, like, the order of them. How did they choose this order? Party leader. There you go. Hold tab to see camera control. Yeah, rotate view. Yeah, no, that stuff. In and out. No problem. Examine book. The first goddess. We can read that later on if we so choose. Control modes. What do you mean media res?
Landry.
What's up, Sunlight?
Really you?
I am enjoying the
One
game.
and only. It's been a long time.
Must be 10 years at least. Oh, it's so good to see you. I wish it would have been in different circumstances.
Same here. I'm so sorry for your loss, by the way.
Walk with us. We can speak about the good old days.
I'd love to, but look. The war. Galavan troops, it damaged it, remember? Well, it fell off a couple of years ago.
I didn't know. Haven't been back since I left the orphanage.
None of us have.
We'll never get there on time if we circle around. Especially with that storm coming.
Come on, let's climb down. We used to do it all the time when we were kids.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Sunlight. They're not gonna the beta isn't gonna be available if you're using a Mac. Sorry to hear it. What is, there we go. There must be a formation tab. I don't think so. This is a controller split. Use this to control the active character by pointing to the ground or using them manually. These are all the things that you can do during combat. This is cast light. In fact, we'll keep that on. And then that's inventory. I don't see short rest, local map, inventory, quest log. Yeah, I don't see a formation option, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to worry about it just yet. So I feel like having your group all be like siblings of each other works really well. What does tab do? Tab refocuses the camera. So if you decide to go off in the distance and you want to focus it back on your character, press tab, it'll come back. What's up, Coca? Fail. Save game couldn't be saved. Save game couldn't be saved. So, like I mentioned, there are random bugs and issues with the game that sometimes pop up. And this is an example. For whatever reason, I'm not allowed to save right now. The beta does have multi-classing Tarantor, but what does tab? Oh, in the top left, I'll take a look at it.
It would have been easier to bury Mother back in town. Marike was a big part of her life. She would have wanted to be buried in the old temple.
Here, Rickard is the temple's new solace. He's gonna say mass at your mother's funeral.
I guess that's why he called us. It must be tough for him. Let's hope he doesn't down a bottle of liquid courage beforehand.
Well, okay.
Nice. One moment.
Are you coming or what?
Yes, Coco. All of your companions are siblings. Tab switches which character you're focused on.
Come on, we don't have all day.
Pressing the actual tab button does nothing. Siblings as in all adopted by the same mother.
Remember how Mother got
Coca.
mad every time we went down there?
True, early access, or the beta rather, is only level 4. And multi-classing works differently in this game than it does in BG3. What classes you can multi-class into are determined by your attributes. So you can't just automatically multi-class into anything.
Crabs used to live in there. It looks like something ate all of them.
Okay, so now I'm able to do quick saves again.
I'm waiting.
So in this game, similar to the first one, you have to have food in order to be able to rest. So sometimes it's just straight up rations, but other times you can pick up like actual food like crab that can be used in a similar way as well.
The old tower. It's collapsed and ended up down here.
A victim of the war, like the bridge.
Come on, push this bit out the way.
Why don't you do it?
Because my arms are so weak.
See, somehow I missed something there back there. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. That pair of classic D&D. Just like D&D rules, I'm just saying it didn't work that way in Baldur's Gate 3. You could just multi-class freely, so it doesn't work that way in Solasta. Mm-hmm.
What are those things?
Well, they don't look like crabs.
Never seen anything like them. Best to be cautious.
If we stay low, we might get past without being seen.
Psst, we're sneaking. You have to crouch. It's okay. We're good. You can stand up now. Here is Marike. Those things really gave me the creeps.
At least they've gone now. Let's take a look at these ruins.
Ah, I remember.
Defeat the kobolds.
Oh, damn. Kobolds.
What?
Solasta used the D&D rules. BG3 was a lot of adjustments. Yep. Sneak attack. And dead already. I love it. And got a nice little surprise on him. Unfortunately, I can't do another attack, so this I have to do. And we'll end turn. What's up, Steven? How are you, man? I'm trying to look at this. Just like the first game? What do you mean like the first game? The first Solasta game didn't have multi-classing. Sheila. Oh, man. Unfortunately, she can't do anything really cool. Wait. Oh, is that javelin? Oh, okay, cool. Target not sensed. Okay. There we go. Got to come up far enough for it to actually be sensed. And then, bam. Very nice. And we'll switch back to melee. Get a little closer. What am I using right now? Oh, she's using a longsword. I got to find battle axe or whatever it is I'm supposed to be using. All right, now there's Nanio, and Nanio could go ahead and cast a spell. She's got, you know, you're gonna use some sacred damage. Yeah, I don't sense you at this time, huh? I don't want to be in range of both of you. Let's just be in range of one of you. Make the other one work for it at least a wee bit. Just 60%, huh? We'll take it. Good enough. 3 damage. Okay. Let's see. You okay for the stars yesterday? Yep. It was definitely a lot, but we got through it. It was all right. It was all right. Love about Solasta. What was the Soroks? I loved how they had their own culture, and I didn't view them as evil. So this time there's a different race. The Soroks will not be here. It remains to be seen whether or not the new race will be equally compelling. We'll see. 51, and bam, you're done. You're done for. Solasta 1 had multi-classing? I don't remember that. It did? I think Solasta 1 didn't start with multi-classing. It added it later. So it added it as DLC? Yeah, I don't feel like Solasta 1 had multi-classing. The first Solasta game didn't have multi-classing. You might have used a mod that let you multi-class, but it didn't come with it. Because that was a big selling point of this game, that so the Solasta series was finally going to have multi-classing. Multi-classing through a mod, something like? Okay, that makes sense. Very nice. Very, very nice.
This shortcut is looking more and
Awesome.
more like a trap.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We need to hurry.
We're almost there.
By the way, there's only 2 difficulty options
Just a short one then.
available in the game. And I'm playing on the harder one of them. So there's no way for me to make the game more difficult at this time. Since I'm sure some people wondering. What's up, Giallo? How's the game? Yesterday I bought Greedfall 1. Great game. Nice. Solasta 1 have no multi-class? Agreed. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's just as good as the first game, and in fact, in many ways, I'm seeing upgrades. So I think it's going to be very, very exciting to see the full product. I do, however, also believe for many people, it's not going to be in a good enough state because there are absolutely a bunch of bugs and issues with it. So, you know, I'm not necessarily telling people, hey, it's a must buy right now, but I think absolutely when 1.0 comes around, it's going to be a must play. It's going to be a banger. That's interesting. Now, are you going to play the Greedfall, the Dying World after this? What's going on, Fringe? I did a live stream of Greedfall, the Dying World yesterday, actually. We played for about 6 hours. I do plan to circle back to it afterwards, but I'm going to do a full live stream of this because it's only like 10 to 12 hours. And then, actually, both of you are interrupted. I'm live streaming this today. Tomorrow, Starfinder Afterlight, the public beta starts, so we're going to be live streaming that. And then the day after that, I'm probably going to switch back to Solasta to try to spend the next 2 to 3 days finishing out this playthrough. And then we're going to go back to the Dying World, where I plan to do a full playthrough, but we'll see how it works out. I don't know how my channel's going to feel about it. You felt like Tactical Adventures nickel and dimed options in the first game, Thor? What do you mean? Greedfall 1 is great fun. I remember it being a game I enjoyed a lot. Didn't feel like a complete game, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. One thing I don't like about the beta is when you try to lockpick or unlock things, I think it's using the wrong person. Like it's just using the person you are controlling instead of switching to the person who it actually has the skill to do it. So as you see, each one of these Sealer was doing it as opposed to Nura, who actually has the skills to be able to handle it. What's up, Kunduz? How are you, dude? Not sure why they switched combat for 2, just to give you more control over companions. Yeah, they said it was based on the feedback people provided regarding Greedfall 1. Based on that feedback, they felt like they needed to go back to the drawing board. For me, I play all Baldur's Gate 3 2 times at 15 to 20 frames per second. Knows that, it gave his own computer. Nice. Oh, adding subclasses as a DLC? What, you felt like they should have added the subclasses for free? And caltrops. Yep, so I think we got everything. Oh no, there's a jute bag we missed, and there's a chest somewhere that we missed as well. And there's 2 caretakers back. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff we missed apparently. So let's go back. All skills should use the person with the highest skill. Yep. That Cyberpunk playthrough seems far away. I'll get to it sooner or later. Don't worry. Sooner or later, we'll make it happen. Some other things I got to do first, though. Could give you the freedom to have anyone do what they want in terms of skills. That's true, but my only issue is the game tells you that, hey, the person with the highest skill is the one who's going to do this. And then it turns out to not be true. So that's what makes me think that it's actually a bug. Is this the way we weren't seeing yet? Okay. How do we get up there? So this is a push door. Oh, we need to come up from over there. Whoops. Come around. What y'all doing? Come over. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I agree, Thor, because from my standpoint, it takes quite a bit of effort for them to put together those subclasses properly, and I would rather them put forth that effort and release the subclasses as DLC than not get the subclasses at all. Like, I feel like there are some situations definitely where it seems like the developer is trying to squeeze all the money they can out of you, but like Wrath of the Righteous got a ton of DLCs that really, for the most part, revolved around the new subclasses and mechanics available to you. I never felt like I was getting a raw deal. All right, start a short rest, And you can roll for health points the same way you could in the first Solasta game. If I had magic items, actually, no, in a long rest, if I had magic items that I hadn't identified yet, I could identify them here. And if they had already been identified, then I could actually, the whole system where you lock a magic item to a particular individual doesn't exist yet in this game, but I'm sure they'll probably end up putting it in there at some point.
I feel better now. Hey there. You alright?
There we go. So, family roles. Each hero holds a role in the family, formed after their adoption by Lord Caldwell and Mahin. The role you choose for a character impacts the way they interact with others, how they speak, and the tone they use. Some family roles match with certain personalities. This is indicated by a thumbs up icon in the next pages. The Golden Kid. The Golden Kid was always Mahin's preferred child, perceived as lucky and favored by others. This role is a good fit for a caregiver or a hero. Seela will definitely be our Golden Kid. What's up, Touch Soul? Appreciate the $5 donation, dude. Are the console players going to have to wait 2 years to play? I hope not. I hope not. I don't remember how long the first Solasta game was in early access, to be honest with you. But I hope it's not much longer than a year that we have to wait before we get the full version of the game. And then, 6 months to, hopefully not more than 6 months until we get a console release. In fact, I'm sure that they would prefer to release everything on all platforms all at the same time, but I don't know if that's going to be feasible for them. Again, we'll see. Are you keeping track of these bugs to report? I'm not, Sunlight. I actually don't know how the Tactical Adventures is taking bugs, and it's very difficult to keep track of bugs while you're also streaming. Yeah, Orgay, I felt like it just came natural. Big fan of Pathfinder. Big fan. Just now getting into Rogue Trader because of Mac access and all the DLC. All right. The Scapegoat. The Scapegoat was always doing silly things and getting punished. They were perceived as annoying and hurting the family. This character will often tease the siblings and play the troublemaker. It's a good fit for a jester or outlaw. The top student. The top student was always best in class, perceived as perfectionist and headstrong. This role is a good fit for a sage or innocent personality. And then finally, the substitute. The substitute was always the leader, protective of the siblings, and perceived as taking on the parent's role without reason. This role is a good fit for hero or ruler personality. Understood. Seela is the Golden Kid.
I still can't believe we're going to bury Mum.
Mum? We know Mahin adopted you, but I didn't realize you were so close.
Nura is the Scapegoat.
They were always Mahin's big baby. Go figure.
It's true. We had a special bond.
Well, in your own way, you were special too. You were the one who always got punished.
Why Nanio? Nanio is a sage. They're not asking for Scapegoat anymore. There we go. Top
You
student.
were definitely looking for it. And you were always the squatty teacher's pet, weren't you? You still are.
Guys, come on. It might be a day to remember old times, but don't dig up old quarrels. We know where this goes.
And I suppose that's going to be my fault.
You really haven't changed that much.
All right, everyone, listen up. Let's move. The funeral is at midnight, and we still have to climb that cliff.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Wolf put out a review for this? I'll have to check it out after this, after we finish the stream. What up, Johnny? How are you?
What's she doing?
What do you think, dummy? We're burying Mother. Like you, she's grieving.
Okay, enough. Let's go. It's time.
So I guess Harm is going to end up being the voice of reason this whole trip? That's crazy. We'll have to find a better dwarf choice next time. Okay. What's up, Karakon? The facial animations absolutely still look rough, and I don't expect them to be better in the full game, to be completely honest with you. But the character models are better, so I'll take it. Who would be a better dwarf choice? Varric?
You. Diorcus. It's been a while.
Varric could be the protector, trying to keep everybody from doing something too crazy.
You haven't changed a bit. Oh, Landry.
Hiya, Dee.
Is this a party or a funeral?
Rickard sent us a message.
Yes, he sent me one too.
He said you didn't answer. He was worried.
Oh, really? How interesting.
We had to come and pay our respects.
You don't need an excuse. She adopted you. You're her children as much as I am.
It's probably time to go. Don't you think?
Give me a moment. I'll join you there.
That is Lae'zel's voice actress, if you couldn't already tell. Harm's the leader of the group. You already know you're doomed. The combat in Solasta 1 was more engaging than BG3. These devs had the potential to create a massive quadruple A title CRPG. We'll see. So overall Twitch, they were calling it BG3 Killer. We'll see if that bears out. We will see if that bears out. Varric is an awesome choice, but Harm is cool. Yep, they both have their purpose. Lighting interactive elements. What's this? Cold Walls Orphanage. Okay, so now we have finally, for the first time, come to a store. And let's check and see what we have. So we've got studded leather armor. I do not use that, but Nura might. So we'll transfer it over to her. And then dagger, short bow, throwing dagger, short bow. All that gets sold, nothing there. Food rations. Oh, so each of your companions is going to get a special letter based on what background you chose for them. So, for example, I was a because I was a lawkeeper, I got this letter about, hey, I'm getting the day off from the city guard. Whereas Nura, being a lowlife, gets a letter from their gang, and the letter has a whole bunch of grammar issues and punctuations in the wrong place, saying, hey, you know, the gang's behind you. We sorry about your mom. Hilarious. And then Nadia has a letter from her school. I don't know what the acolyte gets. I don't think I had an acolyte last time. My dear friend, please accept this gift from all of us at the Inarium to support you on your journey. We know you'll be traveling south to the coast of Ferendra, where the risks are all too real. Rest assured that I and all your colleagues stand with you during this challenging time. Although your father, Lord Caldwell, was a good friend, I sadly never had the pleasure of meeting your mother, Mahen. I hope that it brings comfort in your loss to know that word of her ministry reached far and wide, and that she is undoubtedly with Marek now. May the flaming sword be with you, Marshal Barrick Sunblaze. I think Barrick Sunblaze was in the first game. That's actually kind of cool. So yeah, something different for every type of background. What up, Brutal? You're not late, man. You're right on time. Good to see you. Nothing wrong with BG3, absolutely. Something good for everybody. Have I ever watched Dungeon Meshi? Nope, never seen that before. Mateus, you say Dungeon Meshi is good as well? Like anime that much, but when a friend recommended it to me, I binge watched it in a weekend. They got rid of the goofy camera shot during dialogues when they stood side by side. Yeah, it looks more natural now for sure. The progress of 1 and 2 is insane. I agree. This game here shows a massive leap and progress from the original game. What's going on, Real? How are you? Sell. This is all equipped because I don't want to look at what you have. There you go. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. And we can sell all those books, but they won't let us. And then question. So you're already, so you're only wearing studded leather armor. So hold on, let's replace that. So in the first game, you had the scavengers who would come through and pick up all of the items you left behind, and consequently, you didn't need to worry about getting everything. And there will be a similar system in the full game, but it's not implemented yet. So for right now, you do have to lug everything around with you that you want to actually loot or carry. And so for those of you who play the first game, that's why I will be picking up everything. All right. Do you think the absence of romance will impact sales? I don't. I think this, I don't, from the standpoint of it's a much lower bar to reach. Like, I don't think Solasta 1 set the world on fire as far as sales. So there's not a crazy amount that Solasta 2 has to do in order to feel like a significant leap forward for tactical adventures. I think when you try to reach a much broader audience and try to get, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million copies, then it's a conversation about, okay, if you have an RPG, do you need to seriously look at potentially adding romance or doing those types of things? I don't think Solasta is really, I don't think Tactical Adventures is there yet. Like, Owlcat is there, and that's why part of the reason why it's good, they were already set up to have good romances in their game. But I think Tactical Adventures will still get it to that point. There we go. No. Also, I'm looking forward to you being able to play it as well, Real. I feel like Tactical Adventures has done something really, really freaking cool. Like that you saw each character walk to the shop. Yeah, there's some pop and pizzazz to it, right? Like, there's definitely a focus on making the game more cinematic, as you all are already seeing. The beta for Solasta 2 comes out tomorrow, Tim.
Rickard?
You made it. Theokas. I thought you'd never come.
What happened?
I don't know. She wasn't sick, and yet she knew Maraike was coming for her.
It doesn't make any sense.
She left this for you. It's Caladar. Time to honor Mother. We'll talk later.
It doesn't make any sense.
Thank you for coming. I know it was a long trip.
We had to come. She meant a lot to us, but you know that.
Yes.
Nice. You should have saved her.
I told you, it was Maraike's will. It was her time, and she wanted to go in peace.
Did she tell you that? Or is is it what you tell yourself?
Dee, I'm begging you.
We can still bring her back.
No! She told me not to. She deserves the peace of death.
Try and stop me. Miraike.
You're like, hold on, I might have let my sister push me around, but I ain't no bitch. You're not gonna just run up in here while I'm standing here. Amazing cutscene. Amazing. That was like 10 times better than any cutscene we ever saw in the first game. Real focus on providing a full cinematic adventure. Many of you have already mentioned how big an upgrade this already looks to be from the original game. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. It is everywhere. It's just readily apparent that, wow, they are going all the way out with it. Certainly this lady needs a hug. Oh, wow, you have 154 hours played on the first game? Real? That's crazy. At least that would have known. You're not getting soul rocks in this game, Ultron. It just is what it is. Boom. Very helpful. Doom, 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 doom. Okay. What's the enemy gonna do? Ooh. Oh, that actually barely made a dent in his health. Oh, I didn't even see you over there. All right, Nanio is gonna go ahead and deal with you. And no. Well, she's gonna let y'all handle this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but okay. I for whatever reason I thought she was too far, but nope, she was adjacent. That was my bad. Bam. And smite ya. What? That's all it takes? And no lay on hands yet. All right, fine. We're gonna give you a plain old whack over your head to let you know we really don't appreciate what you've been doing. Ally turn. Need that pillar to come down. You don't know that? Do we know who this Miraike god is? Nope. But you learn more about her in the story. Rolling this longitude, roll that 20 persuasion. Hey. You were enthralled? That's awesome. Glad you all were as impressed as I was, dude. I was like, man, this is really, really freaking cool. Really, really freaking cool. Sneak. And let me get you a little extra. Nanio's gonna run up and say, you know what? I don't like it when I use my cantrip the last time, so let's give you a little extra. Bam, 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 bam. And in turn. Nobody around Sela, so you know what? She's gonna make a dash for it. Bap, 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 bap. All right. Haram. Oh, we do have these two people here. Who are you? You're over there. You're over there, huh? Well, so nothing to do for him to just come out. Come on over this way. And wait for the inevitable. Da-da-da-da-da. Ricard wait for pushover to push it over bosses on the cliffs. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know the deity as Thor. Even though I know deity, I don't really know that deity well. Here goes again with the light show. And Nora, did neither one of you lost any health. Both of you got 65%. I'm gonna go over here. Sneak attack. Woo! A little bit more. Missed. Oh well. Only so much you could do. Let's see. I wish I could do the hand wave. You know, we're just gonna give you a little bit of that and take. I didn't call it that. It's fine. And bam, push you over. Booyah. Damn. Woo! Told y'all not to come to my house.
I tried. I did everything you asked of me. Why did you take her from me? Shadwin was right. You are the betrayer. And you have betrayed me!
I don't know if she was a paladin. Good question. Divine intervention. If she was a paladin, she's not anymore. What's up, Wanderlust? She's oath broken for sure. Yeah, that's Deborah Wild. And her brother is, what's his name?
No.
Somebody will put his name in the chat. Another popular voice actor.
Oh, Holy Mother, keeper of life and death, please hear our prayer. Your devoted cleric seeks your mercy.
Ben Starr, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so it's Ben Starr and Deborah Wild playing the two other siblings outside of our team.
Why? The Cold Walls failed to keep the Covenant again.
We are Cold Walls too. Marhin was a mother to us. We shall honor the Covenant.
You would take Marhin's burden to save her son.
What are we getting into?
What is the Covenant? Your sacred heritage. A blessed journey to undertake. A flame to keep alive.
How's the dialogue in this game? Much better than the first game, Leth.
We will. So be it.
So not only is the game a great deal more cinematic than it used to be, but I think the music continues to be awesome. Like the music in the first game was really, really nice, but there's some tracks already I think you're hearing in this game that I feel like, wow, really add to the enhanced cinematic epic nature of the overall game. Really, really impressive stuff all the way around. That sounds like a good couple of days, Quintech. D&D tonight, Solasta tomorrow. That works.
Where are we?
Neokos. She sent me back.
Where?
Rick. Why? Why did you have to take everything from me? Shadwin is right. It's all lies. Deceit. All of it.
Wait!
He's alive.
What happened? Where is the Orcus?
She's gone. Don't move. We'll go get help.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll stay here.
Did that really happen? Did we really speak to Marike? It burns. God's teeth, I'm branded. What? Oh, so am I.
Marike's symbol. The message is clear.
Huh. I'd have a couple of questions for her.
Me too. Like, what happened to Landry? He had nothing to do with all this.
What about those weird stone creatures protecting Diorcus?
Well, finding help for Rickard should be our priority.
Nice. Very, very nice. Comparing to this to the first game is like comparing Sharknado with Kubrick's movies. They've definitely come a long way. Yeah, Diorcus has a lot of screen time in the beginning, but don't worry, your main 4 characters take over the game very, very shortly. Somebody mentioned that they were gonna buy the game but not get the DLC. To be honest with you, I don't recommend that because in my opinion, all parties members receive heroic inspiration. In my opinion, the DLC for Crown of the Magister was better than the first game. Like with each DLC, the dialogue and writing got better until finally with Palace of Ice, I'm like, all right, this is like a reasonable story that I can accept. But I think the writing and the characterization in the base game for Solasta 1, atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Actually, Wanderlust, it was Malenke who destroyed the temple, and when the temple came crashing down, that's how Rickard got injured. So I would say they're correct for blaming the goddess. Because the goddess is basically like, oh, you're not going to keep my covenant? Well, screw you then.
We're grown-ups, you know.
Game does absolutely cook with this. You get like 5 DLCs and so much content. Crap, I didn't do that right. Oh well. Jerk. Plus, you could play Lost Valley from level 1, which is a much better campaign than the main game. Yep. I wouldn't disagree with that at all. You missed that? Come on, bro. I need you to do better. Nura, yeah. Really? Both of y'all missed? I was about to say, you better do something, darling. Come on now. Can she reach you? Target not sensed. Let's do that. Let's say at most you require 2. Hopefully less. Yeah, I should have gave you 2, but it's fine. Oh, you know what? Or maybe I should have focused them all on you and let Sela handle the other ones, but it's all right. It's not right, but it's okay. I almost put you down. Now you're gonna come over, start trying to cause havoc. Oh, you can reach us from here? All right, no, you can't. When does Divinity come out? Next year? They haven't provided a release date yet. Yeah, Palace of Ice was amazing, I agree. This wouldn't have happened at all if the sister didn't crash out. That's true. That's true. Bard and Rogue took the assassin job for the Thieves Guild and rolled terrible. Stop it, burned down the building. Tactical Adventures is the textbook successful studio. Started humbly, but still in a cool way, implement the game, learn from their mistakes, and now expanding. It's very early on for a company's perspective. They will be even greater in the future. I believe Larian level if they continue to bring in talented people. I'd be all about it. The more great devs focusing on CRPGs, the better. So I am 110% with it. Here, let's see if you can take care of this. There we go. I like that. I like that. And see, I'm gonna let you handle her. I'm assume, you know what? No, they don't need help with that. So yeah, let's come out here and see what the deal is. 65%, 65%, 65%. Boom! Just another 2, no problem. And missed the other one. It is what it is. How much you got? You only got 2? Well, oh, I'm out of level 1 spells. you are a wood fairy, so hopefully you're not. Yep, you're not immune to fire, and you went down smooth. There we go. Now we're gonna come over here. What are you doing? Chill out. And come on now. Oh! I can't believe it. I won't believe it. I shan't believe it. How long is the beta? 10 to 12 hours. Damn, she just got lit up. And it only did 6 damage to her. Girl, where's the rest of your health? Oh, are you about to kill her? Please don't. Oof. No. Ain't no running. Are you crazy? Wait, shouldn't that? Oh, I don't have a battle axe yet. I was like, why didn't that result in knocking her prone? But I got to build up to that. Let's switch there. And what is this? Yep. And we need you on your feet. Yep. All right. And that, unfortunately, is going to have to be that. Yeah, but just a reminder that I did make the right move going this way. Ooh, advantage? Advantage? Don't mind if I do. Dead? You're already dead? Shameful. Absolutely shameful behavior. Nothing less. Mm-hmm. Now you lucky. Wait. Oh, crap. Oh, well, whatever. What is this? Oh, advanced combat actions. Actually, what is that? Disengage, dodge, and dash. Okay, so I don't have anything yet that would give me additional spells. Mage armor. Wait, why do I have a rank of mage armor? Missing spell slot, but it's gonna allow me to use mage armor. I don't understand why, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. How do you like? Hold on. I can't ask you that question yet. Give me 1 second. I'm curious, and hey, don't be bashful. Let me know. How do you? Why is it only 35%? What's the problem? Here, let's get a little closer. Let's get a little closer. Is that the problem? That I'm not close enough? No, because even if okay, here, hold on. Come here. Now, let's do still 35%. I want to know how you feel about being set on fire, but you're being bashful about it, so apparently I can't find that out from you just yet. You got a copy for this beta, or is this the updated demo you can get on Steam? I got a key. I got a key from Tactical Adventures for the beta, so I can play it early. 60%. I was about to say, you better. All right, last one. Bum, 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 bum. Take care, Jovi. Have a good one, dude. Don't you select the spells in character creation? Yes, you do. That's right. He doesn't have the good range spells yet. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. And here. We are not at the point yet where we can do more. Come on, man. 60% and you still screwed it up? How? How? Let me ask the same question again. How do you feel about being set on fire? There you go. Now I'm getting an answer. Now we're cooking with grease. But Sela can't do her thing still. 60%. How's this going? It's going to work real nice. Beautiful.
It looks like we're not welcome.
They're Fae. I guess we're trespassing in their territory.
Maybe. Let's just stay alert.
Did you see that?
What?
Some kind of giant bird.
Stay alert, everyone.
Oh, there was one spell that you can, spell you can cast again for free, and somehow ended up being mage armor for me. I wonder why. I wonder if I screwed something up or it was just automatically mage armor. Very interesting. There's a bunch of dust and stuff that is completely useless because, again, there's no crafting available. One day early. What's up, Aquaticus? Yeah, man, one day early. And I agree, it looks fabulous. Let's say after Faye. What are green circles for? Oh, it's to look out at the vista. There you go. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. What's up, Ricky? The dialogue you have is no longer based on background. Instead, you actually
knew something about this place.
Directly choose a personality. And in my opinion, the dialogue is not nearly as corny as it used to be. And I 100% agree. It was extremely corny in the first go round. I think they're doing a much better job now. My opinion. My personal opinion for what it is worth. Yeah, Sunlight, I'm sure they're going to try to do something with crafting.
Exactly how did you get here?
You wouldn't believe us if we told you.
Huh. Perhaps not.
By the Nexus, Steel Knight. You weren't joking.
More Argad spies. And this time in Our Lady's private estate. Lucky for us, her little bird spotted them. It seems our feathered friend has her uses after all.
I want to know how they got past our security.
You mean you didn't ask them?
Apparently, I wouldn't believe it.
Look, we're really sorry if we're trespassing. We were teleported here against our will. We're not spies.
Ha! You know what? You're right. I don't believe you.
Nicely done.
We are going to have to sort this out.
Personalities. Hey, Ricky, you were just asking about this. When dialogue options are available, they are assigned based on each character, personality, or family role. If ability checks are involved, the most suitable character is selected.
Right
Understood.
Now, drop your weapons and show your hands.
We have some questions.
We need to ask a few questions first.
Did you hear that, my Lord Steelmind? The trespassers want to know if we can answer a few questions.
Strangers, this is your final warning. Drop your weapons now, or we will use force. What is it to be? Choose wisely.
Wait, you have to help us. Our brother's over there bleeding to death.
A fifth one. This is an outrageous breach. We need to sweep the entire area.
Look, it's just one man. He's gravely wounded.
If you're telling the truth, then nothing bad will happen.
But if you decide we aren't?
Just do as you're told and drop your weapons.
Personally, I feel like we should have the option here to say, nah, we're not surrendering. We're not dropping our weapons. We're going to fight this out. But, you know, maybe that's just me. Fine, we surrender.
If you insist. But we've done nothing
Factions are back with their relationships accordingly.
Friend in a cell.
You're making a mistake.
That's what they all
He does
say.
look like a goof.
Magic will reveal if you're telling the truth. If not, you'll hang with the other one.
And if we're innocent?
Well, then you really do have an interesting story to tell. One perhaps even the Lady Anabasia might want to hear. But don't get your hopes too high. Throw them in the cell next to Yorka.
And here's where you start realizing shit is getting real.
Might as well get cozy with your Argad friend. He ain't got long. Here Lord Steelmind is looking for his head. Guess you'll be next.
What friend?
Psst. Hey, are you part of Gilana's outfit?
Who? What? No, we're not part of anybody's outfit.
Shh. No, you can't talk openly. Beacon eyes and ears everywhere. I get it.
It's time, Yorker.
Crap, it's too late. We need to trust each other. Please. Find Damien in the Lion's Den. Tell him 8 circles make 1.
What? But...
No time. Damien's waiting for me, but I won't make it. Tell him not to wait. He has to finish the job.
Where's the...
The Lion's Den. East side near the shore. An ancient sickless ruin. Damien's hiding there.
Shut your trap, Argad spy. Time's up.
Make sure you aren't followed.
Jira sharing secrets with ya? Ha ha! Don't worry. You'll be joining him on a gallows soon enough.
But we don't know this man. We're not spies.
Ha! Yeah, pull the other one. Now, move your ass, Yorker.
Long live the Republic! Death to the Beacon!
Save your breath, Yorker. Not many left. You're next, rebel scum!
Everyone okay?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Marike, the funeral, Ricard, it's all real.
And this mark. What have we done? We should never have accepted this quest.
We had no choice. Marike would have killed us all. Don't forget she's the goddess of life and death.
Is he an old Yorker or a New Yorker? They won't let me rest, huh? I can't roll. All right. This cannot be opened at the moment. Remember, like I was dead. Dive Jira's secret. Oh, it's not a side quest, but it is for a different faction. Okay. Yes, I made up my mind. 1.0 of this game is going to be amazing for a gameplay standpoint. I agree. I agree. Why can't I do anything? What am I supposed to do? I already clicked rest. Oh, now rest. Oh, they wanted me to pick up the food ration first, then rest. Right. Dawn. We rise at dawn. Oh, I have a level up. I didn't even realize that. Well, here we go. Boom. We could go into fighter, but no. We're going to stick with rogue. It's only 4 levels. Cunning action. You can spend your bonus action to take the dash, disengage, or hide actions. Isn't that nice? And a little bit more hit points. Just a wee bit more. Kind of wish we had more than human elves, dwarves, and halflings at the start. Yeah, Obsidian, I'm sure that we'll get more races when the full version of the game is going to come out, or hopefully as the beta gets updated. Advanced leveling. I want to pick my spells, please. Proficiency, of course. Expertise in Arcana makes complete sense. Now spells. Chromatic Orb is a maybe. Ray of Sickness is also a maybe. False Light 2d4 plus 4? It's actually kind of nice. I think, yeah, that's another nice way to protect myself. And somebody mentioned that I'm underestimating the wonderful aspects of charm. Here, we'll put charm person on. Why not? You know if there'll be beast skin to play on launch? Not clear yet. We don't know which classes and races are going to be available. And then my Paladin advanced, and she gets another Paladin Smite. This is the one that's supposed to be free. Here, hold on. Select the fighting style to specialize in. We definitely don't want archery. Blessed Warrior, you learn 2 cantrips of your choice. Guidance and Sacred Flame are recommended. Ooh. Charisma, your spellcaster ability. Defense, while you are wearing armor, you automatically get a +1 bonus to your AC. Great weapon. You may roll damage for an attack you make with a melee weapon you're holding with 2 hands. You could treat any 1 or 2 on a damage die as a 3. The weapon must have the 2-handed or versatile property to gain this benefit. The fish guys for the demo? Oh, yeah. Remember what you're talking about? Yeah, they were funny. And then shielding. When you are within 5 feet of a friendly creature that is being attacked, you can use your reaction to give them a +2 bonus to their AC until the start of their next turn, but you need to be wearing a shield. I guess we'll go with we could go with Blessed Warrior, but I think we'll actually be going with Defense. Do you do voice acting? I would love to do voice acting, but I don't do it yet, Sean. Don't do it yet. No, we don't need Searing Smite. We already have a Holy Smite, Divine Smite. That's all we need. We could use Cure Wounds, but she's got Lay on Hands. Don't really need that. I guess we'll take Bless. And then finally, level up the Cleric. And Channel Divinity, Divine Spark Heal, Channel Ability to heal your ally, okay, or deal necrotic damage, or deal radiant damage, or turn undead. Nice. Larian needs to hire you. Thanks, Sunlight. I appreciate it. Hey, I'd love to work on a Larian game. That would be really cool. Really, really cool.
I have orders from the Lady Anabasia. Fetch the prisoners immediately.
The Argad spies? To the palace?
Do you have a problem obeying orders?
No, my lord. But they're dangerous.
Not to Our Lady Anabasia. Now do as you're told.
Yes, my lord. Of course, my lord. At once, my lord.
These tough guys who are really ass kissers when it comes down to it.
Wipe your feet, you worthless scum. Come on, you lot. You're going to meet with the Lady Anabasia. It's a great honor.
Would love to see Slandered voice act a narrator of CRPG or an Outcat Warhammer 40K game. Hey man, I'd be 100% down for either one. Either one. Hopefully one day, y'all. Hopefully one day. Give me a second. I need to use the bathroom and get refill my drink. Be right back. Well, for the majority of the stream, I've been drinking water, and then my wife brought me a strawberry smoothie to go with my sushi that I've been snacking on, and now I'm drinking a Diet Coke. Nice little rotation I got going. Hopefully the second game will let you make dungeons like the first game. I would venture to say so. That was a very successful part of the first game. Gave it more legs. Sorry, let me turn on the fan a little bit higher. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, we had just been broken out of prison.
Damned elves. Worse than the new empire.
Well,
Can't
damn.
hide your cursed city forever.
Well, jeez.
Fair trial, sir. I desire a fair trial, please.
Hey.
Help a poor sailor, please. Please.
Any chance I can go through there? Nope. Not an option.
Move on.
Some spells require you to perform somatic gestures. Wish we could make our own dungeons in BG3. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh, that's right. Somebody had asked me about languages. Text language. Choose a language used for all text, including menus, subtitles, tutorials, and tooltips. German, English, Spanish, French, Italian, Polish, Portuguese, Russian, and Chinese. That's actually insane that they're supporting all those languages in the beta. Wow. That's super cool. That's really, really freaking cool. All right. It could only be opened by him. No problem. Victor, I think the Guantanamo is under the palace, and the palace sits right on top of it. Keep your friends close and your enemies.
I say, who are those raffish types? Certainly not from around here. Upstarts.
Agreed, Molecule. That is a tongue for the beta. Yeah, unfortunately, no Japanese call me. Sorry, dude.
Is it true there was another spy?
Yeah, almost got him.
Well, if the spy master's goons are after him, then he'll soon hang along with his friend.
No need to rush.
So I'll say you.
There you go. Enjoy.
Greetings, travelers. Welcome to my
What's
humble
up, Joker?
I am the Lady Anabazia, guiding light of Kayamar.
So some of you might recall her voice if you've watched the Arcane TV show. She was the old warrior queen.
Milady, may I offer you our salutations and goodwill?
You will have to excuse the close attention you were paid by my guards. They are very protective of my person and of my privacy. They can be a little, shall we say, enthusiastic.
Indeed.
Yep,
I am
Ambassador.
certain that you're wondering what happened to Father Caldwell. Yours is not to worry. He is, as we speak, both safe and sound under my protection. I shall do all in my power to ensure that it remains so. And now you must excuse my curiosity. I could not help but note that each and every one of you has a mark a symbol of the goddess Maraike. You are keen followers of her creed, like your friend?
The quartet needs better drip. She's outclassing y'all. We just got out of prison. Let us get our stuff back and buy our upgrades. We'll look much better. I saw season 1 of Arcane and it was amazing, but she wasn't in it that much. I understand that she has a bigger role in season 2 of Arcane, which I haven't seen yet. It seemed like the audience was mixed over whether or not season 2 measured up to season 1.
Actually, he's our brother.
Is that so? My. What an interesting family you must have. I do feel obliged to admit that I am most intrigued. You see, here in Neokos, too many followers of Maraike, a mere ragtag acolytes of the barbarous Ka'un.
We stand
nomad
on the
wanderers,
precipice of change.
beggars of the wilds. You, however, seem different. Lest you wonder, I have already spoken with Father Caldwell and have offered him my full protection and shelter in exchange for the opportunity to build a place of worship here, where he may bring his faith and service to my loyal subjects.
Did he accept?
He sounded most interested. And of course, he's still in need of much rest. But I am certain he will see the sense of it and agree.
I'm not sure that a return to preaching is his current priority.
I wouldn't know. I would not dare answer for him. But I sensed a strong sympathy for the proposal. But please, tell me more of your good selves. I am intrigued to note that you all hail from far-off Ferendra, the Principality of Masgarth, I believe?
Indeed. We actually don't know where we are right now.
Oh, but of course. How remiss of me. My appetite for information can be voracious. You are in a continent known in the common tongue as Neokos. And this is the city of Kayamar, my humble abode and capital of the Beak, a most cosmopolitan place where I am certain you will fit in without problem, as long as you abide by our laws.
Indeed, we saw your Temple of Pakri. We have laws upheld by them at home. We won't be a problem to you.
Oh, I'm certain you won't. After all, your brother is my most gracious guest of honor. It would be disappointing not to extend you that same benefit.
I thought he hadn't accepted yet.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Can we see him?
Where are my manners? Absolutely. I am confident that you are eager to make certain of Father Caldwell's well-being.
So we're free to go?
Oh, but of course. Why would you not be? Although before you go, there is one last thing. A small favor, if you will.
We are all ears, my lady.
When you're done in the Fount of Wisdom, I wish you to meet with Lieutenant Silverstar, just outside the palace. He will brief you on certain things that will ensure the quality of our relationship. He will be in charge of our future communication. Since though I deemed it important to meet you today, I won't have time in the future.
Then we thank you for your time, milady.
Then waved us off. I don't make it a habit to associate myself with peasants.
Yes, Spymaster was furious.
Ooh. See what I mean, though? I think the dialogue is significantly improved. Significantly improved.
Now I have to get you to the dispensary to see your friend.
Brother.
Whatever.
More Manacallan styling and art? Someone should tell them what happened to their empire. Oh,
Western CPRPGs are huge in Japan.
Don't tempt me.
Wizardry basically became a Japanese franchise because it's more beloved there than it is here. That's interesting. Didn't know that. I've never played a Wizardry game before, but you all keep bringing it up. Arcade was amazing. Would be cool if we had a game in that setting. Be down for it. Or rather, a CRPG in that setting. I've never played League of Legends before. I know it's insanely popular.
Did we just teleport to the new empire?
Wish it was that simple, but it's got a definite old world Manacalon feel.
Ugh.
We don't have time for that. There you go. Enjoy.
Boom. Brother.
Ah, you're here.
Hey, Rick. It's good to see you smiling. How are you?
Tired, but alive. Thanks to you and Marike.
What's that smell? When did wine become part of the healing process?
They asked if I wanted a little taste of the local grape. Would have been rude to say no.
Rick.
Ah, enough of the lectures. Any news on Diorcas?
No, she left in a fury. Mad at Marike, as if she took Mother from us. We've no idea if she'll return.
It's my fault.
How?
I was there when Mahin got ill. She helped me understand. Told me about her past. Diorcas didn't get that chance.
Her past?
It's a long story, but you need to know. Mother was chosen by Marike to fulfill an important quest. The Covenant.
The Covenant? You know what it is?
She didn't tell me everything, but she clearly didn't succeed. The marriage, the orphanage. She was trying to make amends.
For what?
I don't know. Not exactly. The first time Diorcas left, Mother just said, "Someday you will understand." Then she fell ill. Gave me those medallions. Made me promise to help Diorcas fulfill the Covenant, and that if she failed, I would have to take her place.
Diorcas took on the Covenant? Sounds more of a curse than a holy quest.
Maybe. But Diorcas has failed. And now it's our turn.
Why us? What's this even about?
I'm sure Blessed Marike, in her infinite wisdom, has her reasons. As I think did Mahin.
What's that supposed to mean?
When you were adopted, I was hurt. Surprised. Even angry. Were Diorcas and I not enough? But now I think I understand. You have always been family to us, to each other. Arguing, fighting, but always together. Like today. Maybe that is why. She knew one of us was not enough.
Molecule, what's up, dude? Is this more like Divinity with defined playable characters? No, you create all 4 of these characters from scratch. About Landry.
Did you see what happened to Landry?
I did. I'm sorry. He didn't make it.
It's so unfair.
One of these monsters killed him. It wasn't the will of Marike.
We'll find who or what they are.
How do we get back to Ferendra?
As Marike sent us, it's probably too far, even for a teleportation spell. We don't even know where on Solasta Neokos is.
You mean we're stuck here forever?
Look at the upside. You didn't leave any family behind. We're all here.
Very funny.
No matter. I'm certain Anabazia isn't going to let us leave Neokos anyway.
Anabazia said she spoke with you. What did she say?
Something doesn't fit about her. She's, too nice. I think she might actually be a tyrant.
She says you're her guest of honor.
That's how Galavan officials back home refer to hostages.
What do you think she wants?
She says she wishes to spread the true faith of Marike in Kayamar.
You don't believe her?
Do you?
There was a man in the prison here. He said he was from the Argad Republic.
The opposition to Anabazia's authority, I suppose. An iron fist fuels rebellion.
you ever get so into a game you forget to eat? Yeah, that's what happened with me when I did the Dark Heresy stream. When I did that 19-hour stream, as soon as I like ended the stream and stood up, I started getting dizzy because I was like, oh wow, I haven't eaten all day. So I had to get a meal first thing.
This mark, what is it?
The Mark of Oblivion. Mother had one for as long as I can remember. When I prepared her body for the funeral, it was gone.
Some inheritance. Diorcus has one too.
Yes. I think that happened the day before she first left. She was upset. Went to Mother. I heard raised voices crying, and then she grabbed her stuff and was gone. Now I realize the Mark and the Covenant had been passed on.
And now it's our turn.
Exactly.
Oh, that explains why Diorcus knows about Neokos. She must have spent the last 10 years here trying to honor the Covenant.
That's the model I prefer as well, Molecule, where you create the PC and then the party members are defined. But I think it's also cool that every so often we get games like this where you just create the entire party. And I also concur with someone else who commented that they said they felt like it looks like a good implementation of that system. I've never played any of the Icewind Dale games, so I can't compare to that. But I definitely enjoy Solasta 1, and I'm enjoying Solasta 2 even more than the original thus far, to be honest.
Have you noticed the architecture around here?
Yes. This must have been part of the Manicalan Empire.
But not the new empire. I haven't seen any slaves.
The Cataclysm struck here too, just not quite as hard.
What about Anabasia?
She's been the ruler for a long time, even for an elf. She's let me use her library. I'll find out what I can about the place, the people, the forces at play. And you? What does she tell you?
We can explore, but we're definitely on a leash.
Perhaps you can find Diorcus.
We will. If we hear anything, we'll come back to tell you.
Thank you.
Calby, I would say that Solasta is a little bit more on rails than Baldur's Gate 3 is. Like Baldur's Gate 3 kind of places you into this wide open hub, lets you go anywhere and do anything. Whereas Solasta 2 is more like you have this main quest, then along the main quest, you might get a side quest here or there that diverts your attention. But for the most part, you stay on a particular path.
It's time to go.
Yes. Explore the city. Listen to everyone. Learn all you can, and find Diorcus. Only she knows what the Covenant really is.
You gonna be all right?
Of course.
You behave and leave that bottle alone, okay?
Get out of here.
Spooky, Wrath of the Righteous is my favorite CRPG all time.
Wow, these beds are much nicer than the ones in the cells.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, wise
That's
owl,
complete.
as your witness, hear my prayer.
Yeah, I agree. The characters here have more personality than just mercs, and that helps make it more interesting.
The palace like a bunch of nobles. Go figure.
That's strange indeed.
Yep, Nate, Solasta is more like a tabletop experience, exactly. Oh, look at that. Back in business. All right, now you cannot get back to the prison area. Come on, wait. We left something? Public files. My palace. Lovely. Come on. Anytime now, let's go. Thank you. Uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, opposite direction. Yeah, Solasta doesn't give you the type of like wide open freedom BG3 does. But it does give you an open world map to explore.
And free to roam.
And I think they've made some changes to how you navigate that map. And
Misery guts.
I think they're really cool. Really, really cool.
Our dungeon dwellers return from the deeps.
We're supposed to be free to go. Why are you stopping us?
So I heard. But you still have to prove yourselves worthy of trust.
Do we
Which is
now?
why our brother is still unfit to travel.
Exactly. Trust is in such short supply these days, especially around here. You could be Argad's spies, cunning as they are.
Cut to the chase. What do you want?
Patience. Patience. Pleasantries first. I'm Isorel Silverstar, Lieutenant Protector of Kaya Ma. I'm in charge of security and everything that ensures the well-being
I like his
of the
armor.
citizens here. Now, we've had reports of problems with the city's filtration system. Someone needs to take a look inside and clean up whatever's blocking the flow.
You want us to crawl around in the sewers?
Sewers? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. We have a unique system that keeps the entire city's drinking water supply clean and supplies fresh air to all the buildings in Kaya Ma.
So, if we do this, we're free to leave the city?
Yes, yes. Unless the powers that be change their minds. My esteemed colleague, Ethindil Steelmine's trust is not easily earned. And it's him you need to convince. Honestly, I think this is ridiculous. They're just testing how much humiliation it'll take to gain
The decision's above me, bro. Hey.
Your pride. It won't take long, and then you're free to go.
Thanks for your support, Lieutenant. Where do we need to go?
Down these stairs, you'll find the entrance to the facility.
Let's do it.
We'll see you soon, then.
It's not an RPG if you don't crawl around in the sewer system and kill some rats. Boom. Well, oh, whoops, you gotta click on that. Whoops. My bad. Arcane spellcasters. Clean the ducts.
I had a feeling about this.
Fight! Excellent start. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There we go. Roll. Boom, 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 boom. Can't move at all. All right, fine. It's weird, but sure. What's up, Muppet? I'm doing all right, man. How are you? Out of range. Just make sure. Okay.
It's nothing, don't worry.
Nope. Oh, are you kidding me? Here we go. Here we go. That thing moves so creepily. So disturbing. Just playing some Rad for the millionth time. Legend playthrough. Nice. I had a lot of fun with Legend. Where is... right next to him. Okay. No. I'm gonna go for melee. 13. No! They didn't even let me do a heroic roll. Why not? Hide. Oh, I gotta turn it on. I didn't have it turned on. You kidding me? Fighting crabs in the sewers. Classic level 1 experience. Exactly. Giant enemy crabs, indeed. Look at that. My rogue having to step in and handle business. Ooh. Almost completely handle business too. What's up, James? So far, I'm really enjoying the game, man. So far, I'm having a great time. Is it possible? I shouldn't do this, but I can't resist. It's not all the time you get to use that legit on something. 50-50. Oh, there we go. We got Holy Conduit. All right, critical miss. All right, well, here's what it is. You bastard. Take that. Have you tried? I made Nora. Yeah, she's an outlaw and a troublemaker. I did make Nora. Are those crab type names on purpose? Digger, Clacker. That I don't know. Good question. Not sure. Oh, only 30%? What's up with that? Sir. Don't appreciate that in the least. Right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll take the AoE. Oh, worth it. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Did I swear I aimed it just right to not hit my companions. Wish Nora was a companion in Rad. Yeah, that would have been awesome. I absolutely agree. Oh, 30%? Well, damn. I'll still take it. Oral amplification. No, we're keeping that roll. And here we go, here we go, here we go now. Come on, girl. If you don't get it together. Oh. If you don't get it together. Look at my rogue handling business as expected. I'm gonna ground her, if only. Oh, this thing is some sushi. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Got to get that to start getting some prone. Yeah, I agree. Certainly make things a little easier. Okay. 30%. Good Lord. All right. Only 36%. Yeah, I definitely need another weapon. Good Lord. Can't believe you don't have an all dwarf party. Woo! Dead. Absolutely dead. Boom, 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 boom. She might actually take you. Ah, would have been nice. Nah, don't go nowhere. No. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally double clicked. Is the game easier on the system than BG3 or harder? What do you mean on the system? Screw that up. It's fine. Like, are you asking how difficult is it for my computer to run the beta? Getting beaten up by crabs. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Can I get a smite, please? Thank you. Bam! And that is that.
Let's hope clearing this pays for our free.
Like system requirements, I don't remember exactly what they contain, but I remember feeling like it wasn't a big deal. But that's for me. I went above and beyond with my computer because I knew I wanted to be able to stream games. Beautiful. Got my spell slot back as well. Looking forward to tomorrow D&D session over Discord on Fantasy Grounds in the evening. Nice. This was absolutely worth a short rest, Nick, which is why I took it. No hesitation. No hesitation whatsoever. Why is that? I still have a pack mark there because I didn't take the stuff. All right. And bam. And we could go through there. First, I want to get this. Coral harvest. Splinter. Bam. Never know when you might need an ingot. And we're good. Awesome. All right, you all. I'm going to go ahead and stop here. I am actually exhausted from the stream yesterday. If I have enough time, if I'm able to, after I take this nap, get a video edited and up, I might jump back on stream tonight to stream Solasta a little bit more. But regardless, I'll definitely be back on tomorrow And we won't continue our Solasta playthrough tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be switching over to Starfinder Afterlight, but that stream will only be for one day. So definitely either later that stream or the day after, we'll be right back into Solasta 2. I want to do a full playthrough of the beta so that you all can see all of its shenanigans and make a decision about whether or not you want to purchase this game for yourself, or at the very least, if you're excited about its upcoming release. Anyway, that's it for the stream today. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate you liking the stream, subscribing to the channel if you're over on YouTube, or following me if you're watching over on Twitch. You already know I'll have more streams of CRPG content coming soon. Hope all of you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Appreciate it, James. Yep, take care, Molecule. Have a good one, Sunlight. Take care, Thothos. Take care, Quintek. You all have a good afternoon. Take care, Nick. Have a good day.